think it's gonna be back.
Lock the fuck in.
Shall we? Team Spirit and Vitality, the finest Counter-Strike has to offer, and it's in your house
guys,
tonight.
I want Spirit to win.
It's a bold pick, man.
I need
Anubis
Spirit to win. Call me
Spirit
crazy.
Team. They don't like it, but they're so good at it.
What?
That's how it
I spent many times why. Don't ask why.
Not a blip of damage here on
Shiro.
Vitality.
Great
Clean.
flash doesn't matter. He recovers, and you got
That's how we
there
play.
to support Shiro.
That's how we play.
Plain as can be. The conversation around Spirit, again, I've said it yesterday, I'll say it once more. It's about that Zontix.
My geek said a slow start
and
the
we'll
last
see
time.
what he can do if they get back to that A site.
Zywu
Hold your breath. Because you are witnessing one of the best. It is Zywu in a 1v4. And this room believes it's possible. But Donk's got other ideas.
Get shooted down by Donk.
The two best teams, the two best players. That is what it's all about tonight.
In case you missed it, man, Zontix over on
this guy
A-main
needs
just
to.
like yesterday from this exact pillar.
I'm down.
Was immovable. Every round, played these angles to perfection.
Lock in.
Perfect CT side on Anubis, one of his best in his career. He put that together on stage. It looks like he might do that again.
If you take the time out, he will show you his boss.
Calm down. We're talking about Vitality, who are 28-3 in their last series so far. 15.
We're getting revenge for what happened in Katowice
here versus Spirit.
Yeah, it's a horrifying record to be going up against if you're Spirit. The thing with Zontix is not only Mohan did he have that phenomenal play over on the A side, he's having his
It's the Spirit revenge
event.
run.
That is the piece.
Because also the one team that beats Spirit is Mouse.
The trident that's meant to just dismantle this Vitality hype train.
We're beating our demons this tournament.
If it all comes together, they can do it. That I truly believe. Zontix 3K in the pistol is a sign of good things to come. Of course, you got to convert it.
Fuck, I need to
got to be able to hold
last chance on the prediction. Refresh, we don't see it. It's a literal 50-50. Oh my god.
Momentum once they get it. Because this is truly a squad.
I don't want this game to stop.
Across
We're already one round in, it's almost over.
Can believe in itself and believe in one another. There are no doubts for Vitality so far this year. Zontix singular frag as Flamesy's going to clear him out.
He was allowed to do that because Shiro was here. Chopper right behind him in camera.
Little utility in front of the commitment. They're going to go trudging forward. Into the bomb site, they'll attempt. Zywu to bring it back. He gets his one, as did Flamesy.
Oh my god.
But no follow-up from the others. There's the bricks play. Donk's going to make the difference yet once more. And it's a Mezzi Desert Eagle to try to get this Vitality force buy over the line. Not going to happen.
Oh no, she's a Spirit fan.
It is a golden opportunity as far as openings go.
It's possible Mouse play Vitality 10 times in a row, and Vitality maybe slightly edge.
You're going to be hearing a lot tonight, chat.
Skill, the team play,
because
and everything.
Spirit is going to smoke Vitality.
Spirit on their very best day, they can beat Vitality. We know their ceiling is almost limitless. And yesterday showed if they played Vitality, that they could have maybe got that result then. They're just looking to do it 2 days in a row to get to a grand finals. To make up for that Katowice grand finals.
Here we go.
Where they got stumped. None of them, I think, believe that really
Piss
counted.
is only on Vitality.
It was an off match. Donk has said this himself. Now it's time to prove it.
Robin cool. Tech 9 charm on the Deagle.
It's always easier said than done. But, you know, tell yourself what you have to in order to step forth into this opportunity. With a true
easier said than done is a loser mindset.
And if it was a shaky Team Spirit, then maybe I'd have still doubts. But the way that they absolutely shredded Navi yesterday.
The special thing about this head-to-head, especially with Zontix on A site showing us some great stuff lately, is that Rops is the kind of the only player that can maybe test him.
True.
1-for-1. And also, just by the way of which they approach A main, it will be Rops going in to try to fight him.
$13,000 giveaways. It's on the line, guys. Imagine.
Take a specialist like Rob.
Zontix, Alter, with the Aura background as well.
Great version
Full
of Zontix,
black background.
an informed version on this A site right now. And we saw what the absence of Rops did to FaZe. We saw what it's bolstered Vitality with. Thing is, you get Zontix with Shiro, second highest rated player for Spirit, obviously behind Donk.
35 seconds.
It's not a defense anybody really wants to go up against, but here
Looks
Vitality
like
find themselves again with just their pistols. Shiro sensing a bit of an opening here, content to just stick that M4 barrel around the corner, frag grenade supported, and thus far it's been great tethering coming out from Team Spirit. This is looking like a bit of a brick wall over on the A site. Yes, it's in the face of just pistols.
They moved her off, she's super silent now.
At least shaking up their opponents. Apex takes the long road around from the B site. Want to make sure you die before time expires.
Oh, they're not even going to let him.
No, that's
they're
not
going to
even
look for his exit
right?
route.
And if he's not careful, he's going to die. And now after
They're
time.
waiting.
After time, after time,
If he
after
dies
time.
after time, this is
Oh,
awkward.
that's brutal.
That's horrendous.
They actually went to look for where
Flawless.
he would go. Running back through the spawn. Oy, that is a rough way to start here for Vitality. Great for Team Spirit.
Ouch. $1,700 in the first gun round.
That was by design, right? The way that they hunted this.
Yes, sir. I love how the crowd is also 50-50.
I mean, they went to save because
Which team
even
is
if he
underdog?
saved,
There is
he
no
was saving
underdog.
just a deagle.
Right?
His economy would have been stunted.
Both teams are number 1 in the world right now in 2 different
The raw
ratings.
duel.
Found a gun for Apex. Just a matter of getting it back. Shiro not going to keep that deep angle forward on main. So out of the gate here, round 4, Vitality find a little space to work within.
I don't think anyone else does that to Zontix right now.
4v5.
Through the essence of that smoke,
Donk
Flamesy
with a
charges
3-0
inwards.
start. Good sign.
Part of the way that they've been able to hold a main and look so good is because of Zontix, but it's also because Chopper
Beautiful
he dies
MP9
on mid
skin.
throughout the
Always.
round. Different times he comes back in and out. It's not a place that you can post up and stay, but it's somewhere you can come back to get info. He finds all the right times to do it, but this weakens the map tremendously.
50 seconds.
It's a beautiful mix.
Bomb
Team
will go
Spirit
towards
players
B. We have it
constantly
open right
kind of
now.
blending up the change-ups between middle and A
Could
site.
be a quick save if Magix doesn't
Right
get
now it's
anything.
B that's the intended target. Magix leans back. While that incendiary burns them towards E-Box, Flamesy's got other
Donk is coming.
ideas. Add a third layer to this assault, and suddenly B feels like a foregone conclusion. But Magix still just kind of keeping himself pressed in.
Waiting for Flamesy to come through.
He's going to fall victim to this flank, you'd think. Rounds the corner, and sure enough, connects to the head of Magix. So nothing that Team Spirit can do about holding Vitality back off of this one. If you thought this was going to be a blowout, here's your reminder. Vitality 5 strong in the post plant. There'll be a question as to what the costs end up being here. Doesn't look like it'll be the free canal exit.
We're going for some
Vitality
exits
won't
here.
waste much time. 4th round, theirs to the board.
If that round doesn't show you, we've got a high-level game coming up. I don't know what does. Vitality
Maybe heli
used every
timeout.
piece of utility. They get the flank in place. They kept 5 alive up until this moment. And that was excellent use of the map control.
Wow, Chopper, you're so good.
But look at this. Even to the end
Chopper
of the
has a
round, he
kit.
never stopped
Oh,
working.
imagine.
Some extra damage done.
Big exits. We make it
Prime
expensive. Look at the
example
money
of
on
the
Vitality that
nitty-gritty
broke,
that this
boys.
game is going to boil down to. Spirit may lose that bomb site for free, but they sure as hell add a price tag on the exit.
That backpack.
It all starts with Robs. You saw him on the screen just now. This duel. No one else does this to him. He's right in front of the flash. Even if it was aiming at him, wouldn't have mattered. Instant first bullet to the head.
Chat, are no signs allowed? There's like no signs. But then they show the guys showing digital screens. It makes no
Is
sense.
in the house.
Oh, sorry for swearing.
It's okay.
Pay to win.
Life comes at you fast.
Chopper.
As will Vitality. You think it's all going to be methodical. Don't let your guard down. This one's got a quicker tempo. Famesy just wants to be let off that
Shiro.
leash. Flashbang will reveal Shiro's position. And an immediate volley of utility to come forward here.
It's a quick
Blocking
one.
off tempo, which means blocking off Chopper. Which means it's going to boil down to the Zontix Shiro A-site hold. If there is a commitment
Zontix
to
big
come
nade.
through, which
They can
there
go through
is.
that.
Down through the camera.
Nice
smoke will
Shiro.
go. Shiro clipping the wings of
Zontix,
Apex.
ice cold waiting.
Flamesy, he's going to be hurt, so that turns around the A main play, but Mezzi!
Wow! Zontix needs to leave fine here.
Catches him off, third player dead.
Where did he go?
It was an opening kill here for Spirit. They had high hopes for that hold, and then Vitality flood forth regardless of the early deaths. And they come out with 4 players strong.
That's terrifying. I missed it, but that camera smoke, was that a T or CT smoke? Because there was a gap that allowed Apex to get out a little bit more quickly.
I want to
Didn't
say
have to wait
T.
it out.
It's okay.
And if it was a T smoke, it was also very aware of Shiro to get the first kill when he was playing up there from heaven.
Apex
But
0 and
Mezzi
5.
makes the move.
Classico.
Just as they're splitting, there's a third angle. Him coming through that smoke.
Yeah.
That would be a play that on its own wouldn't make much sense. Probably wouldn't scare Spirit at all. But in this spot, because they're on the inside of the smoke, they have stuff to watch. They cannot be watching that smoke as well as perfect move
Bang.
from Mr. Mezzi.
I think the timing of all of those plays within that round
I
is
don't want
just
this
such
to
a
end,
prime
chat.
example of how in this moment, in this hot
This is the best
streak
game
of
imaginable.
14 match
Currently in
wins,
Counter-Strike.
Team Vitality are clearly all on the same page.
This is a checkmate position, right? You spend any time staring at this with your gun out, you're wasting time.
Here we go. Oh!
It doesn't take long to get Hallie on the mic.
Alter
This is something
Schwede.
we saw with Hallie versus Blade yesterday.
Doesn't matter if there's a crowd or not. He
Constant
does his
early
thing.
pauses to try to
Look
get
at this other
momentum
coach trying to
rolling.
figure out the
Spirit
cable.
obviously 3-0 start. They want to
Clueless.
get their hands back on that.
No front, though. No front, of course. But once it's against
Vitality
Hallie, I
have
don't joke around no more.
There's a fire in his eyes.
Yeah, there is. I mean, he's excited to play the best team in the world. I mean, he's
Here we
somebody
go.
that when he says something in that manner, you take it at face value.
Yes, sir. Yes, you do.
He is an infinite game player. He is in it to play the game. He's not in it to achieve any one goal. He just wants to keep winning for the sake of winning. He's addicted.
That's what propelled him to world's #1.
The
Doing
castles
it
are low-key
his
glazing,
way
though,
as
no?
well. He will be featured inside of this B-bomb site. Yet again, doesn't feel to me like Vitality are wasting a lot of time to just get into the posturing moments of their attacks.
Donk.
I mean, everybody's ready to
World's
bounce this
greatest
site
versus
already.
world's
You'll leave
greatest.
Ross
Cyber
to his
versus
own
Donk.
device elsewhere.
Number 1 versus number
But
2.
you are going to try to unearth
But who's the
Donk
number
from
1?
that platform. You force him to use the smoke. Apex comes in with an entry. That's his first kill of the game. And once he's online, that's the thing with Vitality.
Donk.
The floor has been rising.
There it is.
Donk emerges
Zywu
through smoke.
reflex.
Zywu clips him. Then in there. And it's a
Round
double
done.
out of their in-game leader. The captain of Vitality has been playing great CS. All of Vitality have been great as of late, and that is why their win streak is undisputable.
Dude, they're finding new routes that people aren't trying both on A and B. This is like Death Stranding, them building a brand new highway just to ride on it. They found 2 of these smoke
I don't know what that
pushes
means.
off the
Is that a
back of
game?
a kill to weaken the defense that's already weak because it's Anubis. Very hard to hold any one angle when you have to float between Donk and Magix behind default. It's another sort of checkmate play. Again, if you're watching that and Apex is
3-3.
inside of it, you're probably going to get
No
shot
money
in
on
the
Spirit.
side.
This was
so
after Hallie timeout, by
not
the way.
much you can do about it. Vitality tie off that
Can't
round.
believe we lost that.
For a second, it felt like this game was going to go up 6-5, 6-1, something like that, in favor of Spirit.
Catching Chopper with his head on a silver platter, and that's how Zywu ends up seeing him. Just a glimpse on the jail jump up.
Didn't want to let Apex get too many kills. But that
Here
was
we
his
go.
no matter what.
2 saved weapons. Rest on the pistols. 5-7s.
Heroes Ops a little lonely.
across.
You have Zontic at least with an
Magix
M4.
cannot troll today. He trolled the last games. We need something. We saw lots of 0 and 7 from Magix recently. We cannot have that
form
today.
between these
Not
two
against
teams.
the
If we
best
go
team in
down
the
the
world,
list,
potentially.
Donk is Zywu. You've got Shiro to counter out Rops. Flamesy and Zontix at this moment in this event basically locking horns. To me, Mohan, the difference comes down to whether or not Magix can pick it up, because versus Na'Vi, he had that incredibly poor performance on Dust 2, where a P250 clip was all he basically had.
Yeah, he had 5 great kills.
So Magix Chopper versus Apex Flamesy. I think that is where the difference, or excuse me, Apex Mezzy, that is where the difference could boil down to this
Well
evening.
said, well
in
said.
this instance of this head-to-head.
Zontix.
There is no room.
When we say the ceiling is limitless, we talk about the major grand final.
Sure.
But then you see where it does exist, where their floor falls out. It definitely can be Magix. Sometimes you see how well he can play versus anybody. Well, sometimes he can be absent as well.
$40 seconds. Shiro.
Flash to warn Shiro of what's coming. Remember,
we can't miss those.
not a lot of guns, but still
Nice.
in the right position. Shiro under
What
pressure.
the fuck?
With the utility down beneath him. Flamesy on an absolute tear here.
That's expensive.
He drops the 2 guns. Oh,
what a flick.
Nice flick over from the 5-7. There's one for the road. Give him
Mods
something to
ban
think
the
about.
spammers.
And we just talked about Magix and his pistol prowess. Beautiful P250
Spirit is losing,
highlight
so I'm mad.
versus Na'Vi,
Need to
but
ban
doesn't
some
look like
people.
he's going to get anything going this time around. Again, just try to rack up a price tag on the exits, perhaps. The Vitality.
Next
Again,
round full
I
buy,
think
next
this is a
round full
great
buy.
moment where if you're letting them get close to the bomb sites, it's once that execute comes, look at the conviction that they're throwing behind it. The utility's superb. The trade frags are great.
Yeah.
And you've also got these like multi-frag moments coming from across the board. This is a triple for Flamesy. You had Apex with a double when they were hitting over on that B site. There's also also been a varied strategy to this attack. It is very difficult, in my mind, to put a pin in Vitality.
Agreed. I mean, you can't reduce them to any one thing right now. They have so many good things, and the fact is they can go off game plan to get creative as well. That's the scariest part, and that's why they have such an amazing winning record.
Come on.
A streak to kick off the year. And also a team making a debut. As impressive as Mouses have been, here is Vitality. Undefeated on 2 maps.
Not after this one.
Hiccup back at Bounty in their opening debut, and even that was just sort of the T side, and a lot of the conversation then with that one loss, their last loss, since they've just been picking up trophies ever since. They highlighted their shortcomings, they knew what they had to work on, and by God, they got right to work. Now we've got this off floating around in middle. Shiro ahead of the doorway will be flustered back by the utility in the presence of Flamesy. But again, it's just the posturing. A little positioning, damn well worth the struggle here. The investment in utility, not negligible.
I mean, this is a good setup here for Spirit. They maintain mid. They're not scared off of this. The entire time Chopper could have left, but he had Shiro behind him. A-side's not getting prodded again. Again, they know they can leave Zontix alone very often.
60 seconds, everyone's still alive. It's gonna get hectic.
Chopper can't get back though.
Gets it. Zaiwu doesn't miss.
He could have sat in that corner unnoticed, but he just steps back into the crosshair of Zaiwu, and the patience pays off.
Zaiwu knew he was going to do that the entire time.
Starts to feel like this is creating a squeeze, so we'll see Magic's try to work forward here. Meanwhile, another smoke goes down in front of Long.
First kill incoming, and it's Impact one. Nice Donk.
Here from Donk, but
heard
they
that
both
jump?
burn.
No.
And it could be Apex
30
to try
seconds.
to reclaim this. Down
Donk.
to 30 seconds. 3 players strong from Long. Trade's good.
Come on.
He's able to
Nice.
exit. Here's
2v2.
the offer, Shiro. It's a 2v3.
Bro.
Zaiwu connects
Zaiwu
into Temple.
saves his
And
ass.
then that final rotate in Zontix at half
Zontix
health
in the
against
clutch.
Chu. We've been talking about his stellar
Ice cold as always.
defense. No clutch offered up. Flamesy.
That's 5 in a row.
Fired at the fingertips. Hot off the press and no signs of slowing down.
Yo,
man.
Spirit,
It was
we
actually
need to lock in.
excellent to go and check out what was going on here in E-Box. They found that first kill. Apex even got caught jumping. This is a 5v4.
Is Vitality
for
too strong?
Vitality to kick this off, but Spirit nearly brought it back. These guys are fearsome.
Holy shit. We should have not let them be able to sign Robs. That's just not fair.
Once again. Now it's Donk's rifle. That's lonely.
Here we go.
See ya, Chopper. Or at least 85%
crowd.
of Chopper. If that's not a gut-wrenching feeling,
Now they
suddenly
know.
you feel figured out. He has to just limp back into that bomb site.
He's lucky the one bounce is a little weird.
Vitality just keep marching forward. 5 rounds
Default knife on
straight.
Chopper.
Again, a few rifles or weapons.
So crowd can
rather,
only cheat for
the
your
play.
team? Yes.
Single M4 on Donk.
Then
MP9's
it's okay.
mixed otherwise.
Vitality are always respecting the map when they have a full buy.
Of course.
Every round's going A first, mid, and then B.
Ooh, ouch. Magix gets burned down to 20. Now, all that is here for the B site are these 2 players that were tagged up by all the nades. Easy pickings for Flamesy. This guy's just got Killer Instinct online tonight. Off to a 9-6 start.
I know this is a mixed buy, but this looks impossible.
Apex kind of distracted by that player jumping up by the shelf, turns away from the most lethal piece of Spirit here in round 9. With that second rifle now in their hands, they get a little closer, but they know that the time's against them. They don't have the kit, and honestly, with how much has been bottomed out economically, you walk away with these 2 guns. Team Spirit need to concede.
How is he so
6 rounds
nonchalant?
straight.
I don't get it.
Can they at least miss
like
some utility? I guess they missed that.
He doesn't have the nervous gene.
It's the worst thing they've done all game.
Yeah, that's what we're going to pick them apart for.
They only did 30 damage with that one grenade once.
Vitality washed.
Every molly is pushing someone out of position. The op is getting shots through smoke. We haven't even started talking about Zaiwu. He's having his best year start ever.
Do it.
F1. Flamesy taking over.
There it is. Handy fucking timeout.
A lot of time, Flamesy, every time he stepped forward onto Anubis, I knew he was going to have a star-like performance. Going
Show
back to
Halley.
OG even. It felt like they
What the fuck was that?
played this map for him.
Our second
He's
time up
reminding us
already.
of his capabilities.
It's a lot of timeouts gone. I can't blame Allie though. This is a spot where like they've needed an idea. They've needed to figure out what was going to happen next
Come on, boys.
out of Apex,
Stick
out
to
of
the
Vitality,
plan.
but
Hey, I see you, bro.
it's been a comprehensive game plan for Vitality. All the X factors
Here we go, baby.
there. Mezzi's only 2 kills got
Shout out
them
to the
around.
guys in the
Robs'
arena,
only
bro.
kill got them around.
Lock
Sheer
in.
impact. I mean that truly, with all due respect. Like
My
the
gigs
kills
1 and
they've
3.
gotten
No
have
front, you need to
all
lock in,
led
though.
into better positions in each round, and have mostly simply converted.
Dude, the fact is Boost is already in position, and Chopper, he's been trying
He
to get out of that
doesn't
corner.
miss.
Remember when he crossed back without the smoke cover and died? Well, ZywOo was ahead of that smoke. He was boosted before the smoke popped. Talk about getting read like a book here.
Wow.
In the waning few gun rounds that have come forth from Spirit.
He doesn't
ZywOo
miss.
to win the op
That's
duel.
insane.
the
Switches
fire.
to
And so
AK.
man advantage established, Vitality trickled down into that bomb site. But they don't do it in the murmur. It is a smash of the defense. Donk hot on the heels of the wrap
Donk
back
in my
round
gigs.
long and met by Flames. Needs to wait. Man advantage for Vitality with the bomb ticker
Guys.
already going. Utility to try to announce the retake. Magic's also still working with the full belt.
Worth a shot.
There is a world where suddenly they pressure this post plant, but we'll see if Donk is able to pull on any kind of thread. Magic's
Bomb halfway
maybe
down.
first. He's got Mezzi right
We're
here.
going
on the
in, we're
silver
going in,
platter.
we're all
Looks
in here.
away.
All
That
in,
distraction
all in.
offered by
No way.
Perfect. Creates the moment for Apex. Headshot hits.
Buckets.
He rips the guillotine.
Sikisa. Who is this?
Was.
Flashback to his past.
It's official. Anyone on this team can clutch. Woo. Pow.
Hey, that's no fucking fair.
Spirit in one of their better moments in these last few rounds. Leave Halley Arthur fisted standing behind them. A buy still comes through, but Spirit
Lotto.
nearly put that together.
Oh my god.
What's happening, bro?
This team is so crazy.
Are we playing the same game?
Guys,
I don't think Vitality are.
but
Did he just do that to Shiro?
Yes.
Shiro is not even holding wide. He was holding for that peak.
Bro, Flames is wall banging as Chopper just tries to get an inch closer to this bomb site. This bomb
What?
site that's already lost.
delay 6 goes for the 10 gifted
There is no
subs.
hope of a
07s.
You can drop ZywOo.
I don't know if they know the future or they're just creating it every situation.
Unreal.
But they know they're the ones holding the pen, writing the
Robs
story
is
at the
1
moment.
and 6. They don't even need him right now.
This isn't main character syndrome.
Mitzi
This
2
is
and
main
6. They have
character.
3 fraggers.
And there is no player 2. Wild scenes in Lisbon. As what's supposed to be the 2 best teams lock horns, and it could not be more lopsided.
That was just a passing thought to clear that.
Dude, like a bug on the windshield. Exactly.
Yeah. That's earned. That's a great crosshair
Last
placement.
round already before halftime.
8 rounds.
It just
straight.
started.
You let him have the pistol.
Oh my god, guys,
They'll
enjoy
go
this.
ahead and convert.
We could
Dude.
be
And
already
then you rock their
1/3
world
through
for
the
entire
through
T-side.
this. Lock in.
Spirit's hopes is they will switch sides after this round. The question is, are they non-existent? Anubis, the Spirit map pick,
Dunk.
flabbergasted.
Just dunk them. Just go headshot,
The
headshot, headshot.
perfection that this
Headshot, headshot,
T-side
headshot,
has
dunk.
shown us.
Headshot.
Dunk away.
By Apex's way.
Apex is able to strike the first one down. No
Fuck.
lineup, no defense, no hope here for Spirit.
This is not fair. This is not fair. Minus ZywOo plus Muya. We have to balance these guys. Easy.
Desperate one for the CTs as they will have to step forward.
For real, this is not fair.
Some sort of a retake attempt.
I can't have one team winning all tournaments in a whole year. I can't.
Are there, but the pressure remains high. Apex oversteps.
We need a balance change.
The thread of an unraveling here in what feels like the free round. Fire on sight. Mezzi ready to swing when needed, and they will fall back. They will let Spirit think they have a chance. That was what it was all about tonight. Let them walk forward on that stage with high hopes to crush them.
Minus Rups plus Furia. Minus Apex plus Huxi. This is not fair. Running an ads we have none during the fucking second half of this first map. If you want no ads, you can click on subscribe, and then the blue crown. Please check if you have it. It's called the Twitch Prime on my channel. Will be much appreciated. Doesn't cost you anything if you're doing it right now. You can't use it the next month. No ads if you use Twitch Prime. Kussy, kussy, kussy. 2 clicks. Takes 2 clicks.
What the fuck?
Let's see if they're also good at this.
Karambit.
Alter, Kuss for all the primes.
Okay.
Diffuse.
No, it's
Flashbang.
Like,
Flashbang.
I mean, there's only 3 days. Molotov. Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm thinking about mine. Wait. Yeah, but it's fake.
Kuss for all the primes, guys. The bomb. Nee,
What the fuck? Kit? I don't know.
Molotov, but on CT side. It's a vape! Nee, it's not. Television remote.
Flash, maybe? Flash? I did like a flash, yeah.
L drawing. It's a smoke! This guy.
Good job, mate.
It's a P250.
Glock. Yes, actually. Yes.
Oh.
It was a Glock.
AVP.
What the?
A triangle.
No. It's a
boomerang. 5.7.
No? Yeah, it's really simple pistol. Like, it's really easy. You click on it. Yeah, thank you.
P250.
One of the best pistols ever.
Alright.
That's a Deagon? Yes, that's a Deagon.
Bruh. Bomb again.
That's a bomb.
Bomb today.
I'm so bad at drawing.
That's 2. Train.
This is like a B-side.
Map.
No.
Football.
I get it. Inferno, yes.
Oh, I had it.
So this is short. So Mateo, when you enter the site, you have a box to your left. Yeah, okay, I get it. See, you get it? Yeah. I will do one that I think will be easy for you.
Nine.
Entrance.
Banana.
Okay. Then
Flask.
Bean.
Balls.
Why are you drawing this way? Like boxes really far, because I cannot draw here.
Glasses.
You have like a huge
Apple Vision Pro.
box. Here.
Sausages.
People
2
hide behind
sausages.
it. Here is the bomb site. There is a
That's 2.
block here and a box on top of the box.
Xbox.
A window.
Vape.
Wait, which B-side has a window? Think. I know a lot of bomb site with the window. Mirage?
I probably already said the answer, chat.
Yes! There's a lot of window, Mirage. Okay. There is a fucking door here that you can enter. Those 2? Yes. B-side, that's 2.
I said that's 2. GG's, Alter, kurz vor all the Twitch Primes. Mr. Armor with the Twitch Prime, Mr. Mertens, Mr. Gottscheheim, Mr. Justrus, Mr. Edomogger, Mr. Haralunus, Mr. Itznuber, Mr. Itzmix, Mr. Kisha.
Sure.
Kuss to everybody who's priming up, thank you.
Nice, boys.
A flick of the wrist and a wave to
Kenny
the crowd.
Twitch Prime, Alan,
Apex
Zidigo,
just
Rico,
smashing Spirit
Adam Honor,
alongside
Armor,
him and his squad. It is not about Zywoo, it is not about Rops,
Here we go.
who only has 1 kill. Tonight could be about Flamesy. 12 frags on that first half.
Those entries, man.
What a T-side
We
from
had a
Vitality.
2-minute Harley break.
It really started off so
Let's
well
see.
for Spirit to at least get a first or second rifle round. That's what it
If we
felt like
don't
they were
wake up
gearing
on the
for.
second
Now they
half
gotta
T
fight
side
for
on the
this
T side of the
pistol.
map, we will never wake up.
Zywoo's Berettas, only the one. Mezzi right with him. Apex and Mezzi hold the line. Mezzi looking for
Chopper
a triple
1v3, 2
denied
left.
by Chopper. It's 2 kills in, 2 kills to go.
Chopper.
And both remaining members double up.
Chopper.
If I'm Rops, I let Flamesy try to take this in the form he's in.
Chopper.
Nothing feels impossible, but Chopper has that bomb and more than a minute to work.
I feel like Chopper,
We can still go B.
it's going to be hard for him to get out of here safely, but he's found the way. But with them playing the middle of the
Hey, you
map,
piece of shit!
I think Chopper's got to hope
Wait,
that
he's
there
on
was
our
some
side. He's faking
long
them.
flank that he's avoided, but that would be a little bit unnecessary on a round like this.
Every option still open
Remember
to
a
him,
tourney
so
where somebody was actually
take your
always shouting the
sweet
info?
time, my
Crazy.
friend. Cautious of the chase.
So you could play 2 to one site and then lose a lot of time if it's the wrong one. You could play
Oh my God, we're
middle
going A.
and then you're not in either site, but at least you're playing together. And here they're still kind of going off of reads and actually worried about a flank all the way through spawn. So
Chopper.
Chopper has the best situation to get this bomb down clean.
It's uncontested. There's no denying this plan.
Hey, if this was Shiro, we'd be hyping this up a lot. Chopper has the space to make this happen.
All right, well then, shall we? Let's believe in him. You'll have a chance to reposition first. They're not
Chopper,
wasting
you
a moment here. Look at the
absolute
confidence Vitality
mastermind.
come into this retake with. They stomp their way.
He's planted on the other side.
Down
win
past
this-
camera and beyond him. He gets the first onto Flamesy. Now it's just Rops.
No
it's
stick,
Rops'
no stick.
second kill.
Chopper
Or-
counting to 10.
Chopper clutch. And he waits it out.
Robin, cool! Robin, cool!
No second chances.
Single bullet out of Robin, and that is Vitality to double digits with a pistol in their back pocket.
Guys,
that is all Spirit had to work
Vitality
with in
is
the first half.
unstoppable.
A pistol win and 3 rounds off of the conversion. The second half will not feature even the
Robin
pistol.
with the clutches as
Look
well.
at Robs. He's like Medusa sometimes, man.
I love the
chance,
way
no
in that,
kill.
in that sitting on bomb site doesn't tap the bomb again.
Yeah.
He just went so silent. At that point, could have been climbing up, could have been behind
Holy
Chopper.
shit.
The one thing was with where the bomb was
My
planted.
P2K doesn't do that.
If Chopper decided to peek from the other side, he would have had to jump onto the site to actually stop Robs from defusing. So there
Actually,
was a
probably
little
does. I
edge
just
to
don't have
Robs
it
there.
equipped.
The edge that Chopper gained was that he appeared to not be up in heaven to get the first kill. Tough situation to distill. Robs
Here we
figures it
go.
out.
Luckily for Spirit, we've
False
got
buy
that
on
Chopper
Spirit.
bomb plant. That's why this one's got more bells
It's a
and
must
whistles.
win.
Let's see if Spirit can just suddenly pounce into sight here. Ooh, Donk shaved down to 80 HP as the utility comes in.
As he got that info very
Donk
safely.
AK force buy.
Won't be the Tech 9 storm they were looking for.
Can always redirect it. Minute 15 to the clock. Didn't lose much on that one. Wasn't even a heavy utility.
Oh no, lots of utility.
Lean back, reset, come at this again. Now, scout shot rings out. There should be a slightly larger alarm bell ringing for Vitality. Chopper gonna dive down into the canal.
50 seconds. Everyone's still alive. It's
Wrapping
gonna get
back around
hectic.
to that bridge.
Put
Now,
your
we've got
seatbelts
pressure
on.
the A site in the form of utility, but no bodies behind
64.
it.
Feels like
Okay,
there's
kills
a
on this
better
M4.
utility here. They're
Holy shit.
leaving Apex alone. This is a position that can get sketchy for sure.
Definitely, especially
The
with the
CT's going
potential,
through though. They're finding a time.
the potential for
Oh,
that
they smoke
pinch.
behind him. Oh, it's perfect.
Flamesy, he's
They
going to catch
smoked
the
by.
player
They're
so
turn,
good.
and as that player turns, Tauntic's not able to do anything about it. Donk's AK,
Nice.
the only one to
13
rattle a
HP.
player from Vitality. There's
One
more
bullet
where
and
the
he's
first
dead.
one came from, and he can't handle that pressure. Magix is able to get down into E-Box. At his
2v4.
Tech 9 in hand with players inbound. These two Ts in the post plant will be split between the retake
Tag.
direction. Zywoo tagged up. Tech 9 only good for one. And Zywoo's able to clear out sight because the second player banked on Magix being able to hold both back.
That was an unreal clear out of Zywoo, man. He knows that someone's holding him from the site. Magic's on an off angle. Gets first bulleted. 11 rounds for Vitality. No sweat.
That was the guy yawning. 3K HO live. Goes for the 5 gifted subs. 07s.
Like a good boxer, they were following
Fuck,
them
man.
throughout this fight, right? They let him have space when they wanted to, but they had another plan. Even when they went to a heavy lean on A, at that moment,
Do we
they
still
had
have a
met
time-
them on B, they had met them in mid, and then decided to go for the long flank, just to seal it up. Even
Not
if it's
yet.
the B site, as Apex was standing there by himself, he knew he would have help eventually.
W crowd. Here we go. 311. Galil's across and attack 9. We go from force buy to force buy?
Four spies from here to the end, and the end may not be far off.
Oi, oi, oi.
Insane that we tried to put Rops up on that high horse, talking about his dominance on this
This
A-bomb
is
site.
our
He has
map
been a
pick.
non-factor in this map, and when Rops isn't
It's
needed,
11 in a row, isn't it?
a real testament to the talent across the board of Vitality. Here is his chance to shine alongside Zywoo. Again, it is lesser weapons, just these Galils to try to puncture in, now down to the 3v5. Spirit are gasping for anything in these moments. Magix will be delivered a gift. Apex steps forth.
We are
That could be
Team
an upgrade
Spirit.
offered over. Sure enough, Magix
Numero
on the
uno
M4,
del
not to mention
mundo.
a smoke grenade to come with it. That'll block off camera, which puts a bit of a
Vamos.
question in the back of the minds of Vitality for only the moment.
was
Shiro
nice.
steps in, loses his head.
That was a great risk out of Flamesy.
No.
I mean, especially for how the map was going. But more
Eso.
pushes come through, and they're not expecting this. 30 seconds.
No
for there still
podemos
to be a
jugar
problem on the
como
other side of the
bots.
map. Magic's gonna go join
Estamos
Chopper.
spiritos.
But Chopper has not gone through yet. They're still afraid
Es
of
una locura,
Rox here
¿no?
holding an angle. Low HP though.
Quarter health for 2 to
Chopper.
take. It's all about the timing, and now that Mezzi's here, he's going to be bolstered by it. Magix gets dinked. Chopper denies Robs anything
Leave
else.
that clock dry.
It's another chance for Chopper to put a
1v2.
clutch on the board. Wasn't able to do it in the pistol. Came damn close. Oh! And Mezzi's not even going to let him make a move. That is the 12th for Vitality on the board. We're talking 9 map points.
Player quality, man, it's so high. Like individual
12
moves, there's
in
no
a
macro going
row.
on in some of these spots. Just really great decisions being made consistently throughout. You have to meet them on maximum difficulty, all 5 players, one at a
Guys,
time.
I'm just imagining
If you
Mouse
find
tomorrow.
this opportunity, you know, you can only take the right side of default when you have main control.
Bruh.
If main wasn't smoked, but because Spirit had shown them some info, 2 players pushing A main, player pushing mid, he thought that was free to try.
Oh my god.
Ali's final chance.
I don't feel bad. I mean, I do
Heavy.
feel bad for him.
You
Like,
don't
we haven't
feel
used
bad, huh?
No timeouts used for Vitality.
Easy day in the office
Yeah.
for Extaz.
Seriously. They should get 6 on the next map.
Last chance. We need 9 in a row for the comeback. Spirit not really known for comebacks. Gonna keep it a buck here.
No,
Gonna keep it
actually,
a buck.
that's not a good idea. That wouldn't even be might not even be necessary.
I feel like we always play consistently good. You know, if it didn't work for
Thought they
12
had
rounds
the
in a row,
chops
it's
to
not
take
gonna
a
work
swing
at 3-12 now all of a
Vitality's
sudden.
Anubis. Not the first to try.
Call me crazy though. I would love to
Not
see the
the first
difference.
to fail.
Difference here.
Very bare bones util here for Spirit in the 16th.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice
Oh,
dunk.
That's what you need to see out of Spirit. Donk trying to tap into that superstardom with Chopper.
Yes, we can.
This one's looking better.
Yes, we can.
This one, damn near flawless. Shiro barrel
Not
to the
damn
back
near
of
flawless.
Robs. The first
Fucking flawless.
sign of life.
Halley
from
timeout.
Spirit
If only we had
since the
13
third
timeouts.
round of this map.
Took the 3rd time out, but ended up being perfect. A morsel of success here for Team Spirit. Very late into the game. Early by the number of rounds, but they're going to have to hear that match point sound every time they start. And it's great from Donk, and we can get stuff like that out of him now. It's just
Beast.
about how many of those do they have.
It's just one of those moments where it's like you no longer have anything to lose. It's 12 on Vitality's
Vitality
side,
force
do or
fight,
die.
and it's a
And in those do or die
disgusting one.
situations, Donk steps it up.
Pistols, MP9s, meets the M4.
Spirit will be wondering why they can't all be that easy.
Yeah.
The only
Quite a
thing,
spot for him to get
Robin
to
Lurk
that early.
Deluxe.
right?
Oh, this is wild. He's going to see this.
Boy.
What? He thought it was a one shot?
Gives that monitor a little love tap.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, did not get that shot.
Ouch.
The Celtic's not even smiling. Ice cold.
And hey,
You know, at least he didn't do it in front of a packed out arena.
he just wanted to let him know he could have killed him.
Not a
5-7 giveth, the 5-7 taketh.
That was so props, though. One tap, then turn around.
Yeah, I know, like, how confident he is. Look good to me. Clearly not enough. Mezzi, though, ooh, I was going to say,
reaction.
could have been set up in one of those moments where they're so fixated in on Apex that they
Wait, the
skip
bomb
a
is here
step.
by itself.
Curious. It's got the cover. He's
Whoa,
going to dive
whoa,
in.
whoa, whoa,
Oh, it's
whoa,
not
whoa,
planted.
whoa. If it-
It's not planted. Flamesy into the 1v4. First kill comes free. Donk
Oh
denies
my
it.
god.
Nay, nay. Not like that.
I
God
thought.
forbid. Not like that. 7
LeBron
to
looked
go
like the meme.
to overtime.
It's all about mental at this point. And in a sense, pressure's off here for Spirit. You know,
Oh, wow,
they might be
Elite
writing
stat.
themselves off. He actually
No, my camera's above it.
probably thinks he's being toyed with.
It said time to kill 200
That
MS
Counter-Strike
from
player
Zontex.
hunch.
It's kind of crazy. 219 MS.
Trying to shoot him in the back of the head. Worse pistols than before.
That's not bad. My reaction time was
Good job,
160.
getting another 5-7.
How the hell did he aim and turn around in
because
50?
he also got out of aim, man. You don't play that card too many times.
Sure.
And he walked out early.
And that would have been a free M4. Could have ran back into that bomb site. Ouch. 81 damage off the frag. No, I think you're dead on. Getting into that position, so valuable, but you can't do it too often. And you burn it. That'll leave a man miserable.
Min on the clock.
Spirit also sizing up both sides of the map.
Come on, we can't make a single mistake.
No
That's GG.
steps can be skipped. In this bleak of a situation, USP headshot for Chopper to deal with. Apex cleans up on that one. And Magix just wants out. Shiro here to deny any chase, but the bombers actually came in off those kills. Look at the CT scrambling the wrong way. Uh-oh. Apex doubles back. Suddenly there's more than what he left.
Nice.
Plenty of presence here
Nice
inside
play.
of the B side out of Spirit, and that will indeed net them their 6th. Only halfway.
Robin
to
wins this
Vitality's
$10,000
12.
giveaway.
Maybe Robs only has 4 kills because he hasn't been spraying.
I don't know if that's it. Just feel like with Flamesy on this tear, there was not enough to go around.
Yeah, that is more what it feels like. You look at the round of the score at the top. I don't think he's thinking about his kills so far.
You know, that
But
and
Spirit-
5-7
That's
with.
right.
Yeah, so Spirit will have to show us now
was
why
possible.
this map is T-sided and why you can put one foot in front of the other. They know what they can do here.
Yo. This crap.
As unbelievable as it feels in the moment, it does have the makings of a magical comeback because that would be both
Oh,
CT
you
sides
take-
with a
you
pistol
take a
and
timeout.
3-0 start.
You take a
That's what's needed
timeout.
here. Spirit have to
Ho, ho,
replicate
ho, ho.
Vitality's offensive success.
You're fucking crazy.
And the talk of the town is that
You're gonna get
Vitality
punished for
seem
this one,
untouchable.
X-Fast.
Spirit looking
Mark
like they
my
were
words.
informed to do it. And if you're gonna walk the walk, you gotta talk the talk. You gotta be the next closest thing to Vitality. All the other teams, barring Mao's, put Spirit up on
Come on,
this
believe in the
special
comeback.
pedestal to take a swing at the world's #1 tonight. So far, a swing and a miss.
If they can win 12 rounds in a row,
Vitality did great on pick plays
So
in that
can
first
we.
half, where they had Zaiwu waiting mid-rounds.
that sink in.
A boost on middle. Some of those openings were just those raw flamesy duels.
and we don't even need 12 in a row. We only need 9 in a row.
One pick play in the other direction. That could be night-night for Spirit.
Chopper gets close but makes sound on the approach.
Spotted.
Oh,
Oh.
that's what they
Bruh.
needed.
Spotted from 2 angles, essentially.
One misstep, one missed shot. A missed chance to keep it rolling. And this one comes crumbling down around you. Donk will
Magix,
not
Magix,
double tip.
Magix.
It's damage on Magix to deal with. He will handle Apex. Zaiwu
All right, GG.
steps forth.
That's it.
Closes. A 3K on the road. A flawless Anubis.
Guys.
And Vitality makes sure that Spirit feel the sting going into
Anubis
this
was a
next
risky
map.
pick.
Easy run to the grand
But
finals.
wow, they
it
clapped us.
seems.
That team is so
Vitality
fucking
arrive
insane.
with Venom, and they are truly looking.
Look at
vicious.
these
They go
guys.
Supersonic on Spirit's map. pick
Second
OS
map is
with a
upcoming and it's
monstrous
Nuke.
T-side, and Flamesy truly.
This is it.
This is a rare treat. This game, this head-to-head, it was supposed to be the delivery
Yes, this was
of
destined
Counter-Strike
greatness.
on its finest platter. And instead,
Here we go.
Spirit gave you that.
No instead. Spirit will fuck them in
More
the ass
kills.
now. This game,
More kills than the other team,
Vitality
and,
will
you know,
look like the
not
fools.
losing by 1 round. 13-6.
13-0. I call
That's
it.
such a rare sight. I mean,
know-
I can't remember when I've ever seen that.
I'm no mathematician, dude, but I don't know how that works.
I can tell you.
Now let me
it's the
see
right
this
pick.
puppy
That
dunk go
Vitality
crazy.
thought. And well, I think that was brought up
Go
halfway
nuts.
through the game. The 1 kill Rops got led to a round. Every entry Flames he got led to a round.
Zontex.
Mezzy smoke push led to a round. Apex's 1v2 led to a round. It was only
I need a 40
impact.
bump. I need a 40 bump.
Round-winning plays across the board for Vitality.
There was no fat, no cartilage, no bone, nothing. Just meat.
Give me the marrow.
I hate cartilages when I
marrow.
eat meat.
Zontex.
Makes me
was
tilt
like
to
Yoel
just thinking
Romero.
about it. Nice, Shiro.
Just meat.
Hanging around in the back sights. Got Shiro to help him out. We didn't get to see that Beretta kill. Sounded good. One bullet out of the Berettas.
One more.
And it finds Apex's head.
You're all still 100
who was
HP.
running
This is a
rampant
stump
back
so
on that
far.
opening map. Zywoo obviously pressing
Told
his
you guys.
face against the glass.
Shiro.
All of a sudden, you're in the cage with the beast. Zywoo tries to get a little more pressure
Zontex.
going. Zontex hasn't moved a muscle this
They don't
entire
know.
time. No surprise that he catches the ball, but he doesn't capitalize until the gun is now empty. Oh, and Zywoo's going to clear him out. Beretta's back for Magic's 2 versus 2. He's able to even it, and then out of the corner, here comes Robs.
They're everywhere.
And Magic's is set,
1v2,
spiraling
1v2.
back into sight on his own. If he can deny the plant long enough, maybe.
Got by.
They're going to get that cover, though. Zywoo's hands
4
busy.
seconds if he
Magic
denies
tries
it.
to charge him down, and Robs is going to cover. Oh, they rip it out of Spirit's hands. They take it from Zontex.
They do. Not the easiest shot. Crouched, planting the bomb. Yes, he had
Actually
the perfect
so close.
position, needed to get the kill. But I will say, not the easiest shot to get the headshot. And then if it's going to
It
be
is
body
a hard
shots, that's
shot,
obviously
Chad.
going to take a little longer with the USP. Sure. But then Robs in the 2v2 watching the flank as well.
Yeah, just sat there. You know, things are
Percy
spiraling
puts
out
for
of
the 5
control
gifted.
across that bomb site. And Robs.
You're still watching flanks.
Zywoo such a cutie. Number 1 in the world, hyping up his
Zywoo
teammates.
content with that one.
The way they play that 2v1 post fight as well. Both getting in the same line of sight behind the bomb. Able for the double P is pretty much impossible for Magic to pull that off. Once he let it go.
Number 2. Really, bro?
Let him cross.
Are we
Robs won
talking
that last map with
2025 or
30
2020,
ADR.
2024?
Just not needed, man. Just not needed. Even had some impact in there. Just too many good teammates.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, Donk not
Gigs.
on top of everybody all the time.
Muggigs.
Still played all right, but not enough.
Muggigs.
Flamesy just jumping around haphazardly.
Nice. Oh my God.
Meets the MP9 of Shiro and Magic's. Here comes Apex to clean up sight. Will do so with ease.
That's how
and
you
the
scale.
cover up into
No way, we
heaven
just got fucked
bodes
by
well
Apex.
for Vitality, but they turn their backs. MP9 up next.
Nice, Zontex.
Zontex.
Oh
with the
my God,
double
that's a tilt on
kill.
Apex.
Single clip, spray down from the heavens.
Love
Spirit
that.
forced by right back.
Buddy for sure tilted after
SMG
that.
show right here, man. That was great to see from Apex running and shooting. One of the advantages of the MAC-10, you're incentivized to keep it going, and scaling at that pace helps the second player reloading. But just the
spray.
same from Zontex, quick up into heaven. Medium to long range on
That
that
was in slow-mo.
MP9.
30 bullet spray, never let off that left click.
Yeah.
Great distraction as well from Chopper to over towards vent side.
Touch of revenge.
Vitality hit a hiccup early.
XM on Muggigs. Classico. He loves buying
The
that weapon.
rumblings of a Vitality chance.
Very
out there
viable
in
on
the
XM.
crowd for the
On
first
Nuke.
time. Zywoo
All right,
heard
wow.
your
Are you
calls.
serious right now? Dog 0 and 3.
Chopper's got a great chance to blindside him, keeps that one clean. Good. Don't give him a chance to turn on you. Apex with the deagle, but Shiro leans back on this comfortable angle using the A4. All 30 bullets down. Now Rops is able to seize the
2v2.
chance, jumps on him, grabs the gun,
Muggigs
and
XM.
leaves Apex to go down to the B side
Robin is
alone.
so
but that
aware.
reload would have been heard. Magic's auto
Oh,
shotty.
1v1. Apex versus Chopper. IJ versus IJ.
Eagle kill comes out from Apex.
One clutch from him over on Anubis. Looking for a second 1v2.
Battle of the IGLs as well.
We've got the split the difference play here for
Apex
Chopper.
goes up the ladder.
Staying by
Chopper.
the vent.
Is he
Close
up
to
or
it.
lower?
Apex takes his first
Okay.
sight line into the site.
Chopper waiting.
Nothing
Wants to
home
play
for the
retake
time
maybe.
being.
It's interesting because they both have so much utility.
Sure.
Just going to be less useful for Apex to get out. We'll see
They
where
have
he
the
puts
E
smoke
quick
out,
hit.
though.
There's literally retake server.
First and foremost, bomb. No hesitation,
Oh,
no
there's
fake.
Apex.
Onto the ankle. Keep it simple.
He just played it for the fight.
Clutch to clutch.
No util out, man. Had the right read to exactly where Chopper was going to be.
Absolutely in his
And
mind.
I call that the split the difference because when you're there
Could
by
have
the
come
vents,
from anywhere.
you still have
Called
the sweepy
exactly the
option,
right spot.
You can get involved in the A play. You can drop
Exactly.
it a bit slower. It's just the best place to be if you don't have a commitment. You don't know where they're going to go. And by that same token, that's why Apex Hard
With full
cleared it.
confidence. I can't believe it.
And I think with his plant, he allowed himself to be able to get to opposite vent which is another catch-all position.
Right.
He can hold for the squeaky walkout if it's really slow. He can hold the hut cross. He can hold anybody coming in mini at the same time.
And it's wild to see all of Vitality from top to bottom in the flow. Rob's off to a better start this time.
Team Spirit on the
We've seen a few
Frostbite
clutch
now.
attempts from
Who
both
will
the in-game
win the
leaders. Seeing as
Frostbite walk?
Apex wins his chopper,
Nice.
hasn't. Oh!
Zontix.
Zontix from CT spawn, the only M4 out here on the field. We're going to go back and forth, it seems.
Let's go.
5v3 recovery.
Holy shit!
Revenge and a half.
Not even looking close here. Hell of a moment for Zontix to step it up with the triple kill.
What the
Magix
fuck?
with a sitter on Mezzy. As he strikes him down off of top hut, Rops tries to inch his way closer to this A site. Magix goes right back to where it worked. And that's confirmation. Force buy to force buy.
Zontix.
Nuke goes back and forth.
You love to be able. Seeing Spirit do that is excellent. Obviously, a lot of this just has to
Guys,
do with Zontix. I don't know how he got vision on the
They will
first two
keep
kills.
force
The
buying
crossbows
against
came
each
up
other
at the
until
same time as they
someone
returned the corner
fucking
on mini.
wins the back-to-back.
But I didn't see that it was smoke shots specifically in the kill feed. So
Next round will be
He's over
Vitality
towards
force
CT,
buy.
just sees him jumping through.
Okay.
He's far enough out.
It's great cover.
Who will break first?
The third one, Intuition.
All risk for Rops right here. But they're in no position to chase.
It is back and forth deluxe.
I don't want to jinx it, but we could
Any
have the
kills after time?
makings of a tight second map.
No.
No runaway train of Vitality out of the gate.
If we're lucky, that'd be nice to see.
Oh! Franklin Pizzeria with the prime. I don't want the prime, I want the
The
pizza.
closest game this arena's
Brother,
seen
please.
in the third
Fuck
iteration
the
of
prime.
Blast
Give
in
me a
Lisbon.
pepperoni one. Oh my god. Low key.
Scout for Zywoo, pistols across. And that saved Galil out of Robs.
Here we go.
Nature of the first 4 rounds, though, better stay on your toes. See if Zywoo gives us something to talk about as the approach outer moves forward.
Thank you for the prime, though.
Ooh,
Dunk.
cheeky.
Yeah, before they even try to blow it up. I mean, there's no one watching this at all, man. What a moment.
Sneaky. Apex hears the stomping of a
Shiro.
player outside that door. Shiro's gonna back up, and I mean,
He
his
can't find the
defense
headshot
being
angle.
clean.
He waits. He
Gonna
gets.
get away from him. Great moment here for Apex to seize the opportunity. Jumps onto the AK-47. Backline compromised. Almost able to double
Zontix.
down. Now, all that damage could still be damn well worth it.
4 minute on the clock.
We'll see how this one unfolds. Zywoo still scouring outer, waiting for his contact. Doc slips down. They're worried. If Apex was able to get all the way up into CT, then could they have gotten lower? That's the question. Spirit haven't answered yet.
Chopper.
Mac 10 is going to
Big
deal a good amount of
damage.
damage, trying to set up Zontix on the rifle.
Flawless spray.
Vitality just waits.
Yeah, they show some trepidation here. We've got Zywoo getting in
What now?
to a new spot.
Trepidate.
He's in patrol. Can't really commit.
Jumping on Magix again. Already so low, and the scout shots just won't connect.
Nice.
Rock solid stuff from Magix. Triple kill from him. And
Team Spirit wins
breaks
the
the
fast
trend
by
of the
was.
back and forth.
No money now on Vitality. We get 1 for free.
This play is crazy. That looks like such a hard shot because the glass absorbs 50% of your first shot, I think, with a deagle. Runs that risk, but also knows that Shiro's watching it with an op. And that would definitely catch him off guard.
Apex jersey.
To be honest, it looked like a play where he could take that to heaven,
Jake Hammer, where?
slow it down as long as he wanted to, and then go from there, but
Full Glizzy's Vitality.
damn near kills Zontix as well.
12 health makes the difference on that one.
So 2 rounds now that Zontix is saved.
It's him and Magix to the top of the charts early on.
Can't let Chopper top frag every map.
Chopper. Ho, ho, ho.
You know, we've seen recently
This
Donk
guy.
kind of get isolated by Maus particularly. Somebody finding a way to just get the better of him. You just outnumber him. You mute him on the CT side of this map, and then wins can come with it. He's sitting at the bottom of the
AK on
board.
rocks.
Luckily for him, his teammate's doing the early lifting. The desk was calling for him to go superhero mode to try and keep them in this semifinals.
No bullets.
Sheer numbers thrown at Shiro. Eventually
Apex.
push him over the line, and Apex not going to find anything else beyond that. There he is. One for the road out of Donk. Spirit up 4-2.
One thing Brolin said was with Donk, don't give him space. And he said other teams just give him a little bit too much space, and that makes the peaks even harder to deal with when he keeps swinging on you.
Gaules! Gaules!
Wallace here in the crowd.
Portugal!
And maybe that can be said as well for Vitality.
W!
Spirit are kind of the underdog of the situation.
Gaules.
Zipix on the deck.
Dude, he looks good. He
And
looks fresh.
The thing about Zipix is back in his heyday.
He lost.
2018, 2019.
Wait,
If
no.
you got into a 1v1, you lost before it started because you hit Tab C at
W.
Zipix. That's
My
sort
fighter's
of where
gotta hit the gym
Vitality
as
are at
well.
right now. You expect
He
to
looks
lose
fresh
most
as hell.
positions. You think you're going to.
Shiro. He lost
Quiet
50
behind those
kg.
smokes. And that
Alter.
silence allows them to get over to the stairs absolutely unchecked.
That's
even
insane.
Up to a minute 15. No glance even,
Respect.
despite Spirit having both Donk and Shiro out there. So suddenly Chopper doesn't know what's on the other side of this. Could have an inkling,
Chopper.
but how many remains the question. And they start to kick it up a notch. They come running at him, but then they pause. The
made-
Vitality just kind of stall out for a moment.
Very awkward moment for Chopper because he hears them running. They know someone could be down here. So that info was given on purpose.
And drop that flash out through the double doors. Donk also trying to add himself alongside the in-game leader, but again,
I think Spirit, they want to believe it, but at the same time, they don't want to overcommit.
it's numbers unconfirmed. Down to 40 seconds.
If Donk stays here, he can't really help
It's gonna
out.
get hectic.
Especially
Everyone's
an
still
utility
alive.
in front of
Chopper.
him, so Chopper will have to deliver.
Oh, now he's just
He got
trapped.
caught
Wayne gives
thinking.
him the tease.
Nice.
Oh, but he stands the test. And now
Donk.
that single door maintained.
What?
Magic's kills Rob's
By Apex.
elsewhere. You've got footing in the bomb site
Bomb
here
goes
for
down.
Vitality.
43 retake.
Zaiwu locked in over towards control. What part of this bomb site gets
Shiro far
pressured in a
away.
retake? That's now what Vitality have to figure out.
Oh, great move from Apex, man.
And all the while, you still have Chopper over towards single, just looking to be the thorn in the side of the post plant. Zaiwu given a gift. And then Apex cleans out his counterpart. Man advantage. Stolen back by Shiro.
Round
and
over.
as that op gets ever closer to the site, he's got to figure out exactly where they're at. One's
No kid.
above, one's below. Shiro doesn't know. Time ticking fast.
wants
He's got to try to
exits.
get in here, and Magix is already on the save. It's a 1v2. Then he's not. Oh, not going to be able to
Too
win.
late.
No kid. No time. Just a price tag, but a round Vitality.
At least we got the
nonetheless.
exits.
Too many players
Money
are
is
playing
limited.
well, man. I hate giving more compliments here to Vitality, but look at what Apex does. From the bomb plant to flanking decon. Getting out
Early
the
time out of
control site
Vitality.
could have been enough. In this spot, they knew that Chopper was in here. But this is a problem for Spirit, because again, there was a bit of a fake. It was way more subtle. But the fact is, Apex ran across lower after they took Secret. Spirit hear this and they go, well, they're giving us all this information, so is this going to be a default leads back upstairs? Do we actually want to commit
It's a heavy
down
one.
right now? Because that seems a little bit too obvious, but there's a full commitment coming. So in that sense, it almost serves as a double fake inside of Spirit's mind. And that leaves Donk in purgatory. He doesn't know whether to get into it dark, get down in to help Chopper, for Chopper to open door, get in the
Here we
site.
go.
No one's playing clock, no one's playing dark, no one's playing a scary position on B. They're both playing the perimeter. So this works out beautifully for Vitality. I think they had Spirit doubting themselves.
Sort of frozen in the headlights.
Hey, our buy is
Vitality
better.
Really played with the tempo that
I
round
see
as well.
Galil on Vitality.
I love that. A start and stop and start again, and then all of a sudden commitment.
Magix.
Oh, dangerous game here for Roxy. Flashes out.
Nice,
And Magic's
nice.
able to find the head. Donk also kills Apex.
Oh my
And
fucking
Team
God.
Spirit able to hang on to the sudden aggression that hits them in the A site. Not to mention Shiro out and around from the ramp flank already. So Spirit were more than happy to fight fire with fire in round 8.
A is
I thought
easy.
they were going to get so unlucky here. I mean, they got a little lucky.
Then we got a
with the
problem on
opposite
B,
end.
though.
They ate that full flash.
They always get him for free.
coming out of the smoke.
Also looked like Magix's bullet was a little zany. Oh. Flies off to the left, connects the head while he's blind. He'll take it. There is Mezzi's first kill of Nuke.
Lol, I didn't even realize.
Kidding.
Does the first come with 3 more?
Imagine he clashes this.
Flank is coming in slowly here for Chopper. Technically, ramp is open, so they have to be worried about it. Mezzi has not made any noise just yet. It's too early for, I think, Chopper to play into this, but
It is possible.
Can take
boys.
a sweet
Hold
time,
the
and
phone.
Mezzi,
From
like you
0
said,
to
still
hero. We've seen
cautious
it
about the
before.
ramp. Has to go ahead and double check it.
Timing.
they just do not
Chopper
want to blow
waits.
this. That's all they're thinking about.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, Mezzi's losing too much time to get back downstairs, and already he's thinking about saving, but nah, his
And
exit is
you're
blocked
dead.
off.
Yeah, writes this one off. And
Chopper.
Little labored, but he'll get there. That's an op for Shiro.
Nice.
AK's saved. And Team Spirit up to a solid 5-3 half.
Yeah, we watch back these trades. Robs, he gets a stray bullet after Magic gets blind.
Yeah, that's
Magic
crazy.
knows that's a small doorway. Someone's running through.
That inaccuracy is actually a gift for him, but
Yeah.
we'll call it even after the Apex clutch.
Yeah.
1-1. Tech9's and a scout here for Vitality. Going to try to come forward with a force buy. They've got to get something
Force
going
buy
here in the
is
ninth. If you're gonna make
crazy.
investments like these. Little jump spot for Donk puts him on
Scout
high
and
alert.
possess-
There is presence behind
It's a
the scope.
disgusting force buy.
He damn well knows it. Shiro on the railing tries to take the perch. Apex got away with this last time. Zywoo
with the scout.
Okay.
What?
Because of that kill, doesn't know about Apex, which means Donk. Oh! He could have
Nice.
gotten caught off, but able
Thank
to keep
God.
his head on a swivel.
Zontix now. Zontix versus ramp.
Zontix, you
He
got
knows
this.
if they go secret, there's a chance that this is going to be a ramp pop. He doesn't know when to push. Robs and him, so patient, but he's going to have his guard pulled because it's his teammate to die first.
Chopper.
Coming downstairs,
Nice.
finds great timing.
Headshot
Heals the
in and he's
flamesy
out.
entry off the front of that pack.
But he kind of just leaves, right?
Donk takes up the ramp, and because of Rop's delayed timing, that's just going to allow for Zontix to really lock in down here on the B site. So
That's excellent now.
it was a presumably phenomenal scout shot to kick this one off, but the repositioning of Team Spirit has been good so far. Ooh, but there's a little life left in this one. Vitality
3v2,
able to
it's all
plant.
good. Nice,
Donk
Donk.
is hot on the trot, frag at the feet of Zywoo. He'll
Zywoo
tag
hits it.
Donk, won't even
Nice
be able to
try,
get
though.
the Tech9 shot
If that
off,
was
it
an
is
op.
Spirit to 6.
Yeah, that
Might
ended
as
up
well
being
would have
great
had that.
rotations once they got Donk over
Is that the guy
turnpike.
shouting?
They
You need
had
to calm
Zontix
down,
allowed
lady.
to
You
leave
need to calm
safely.
down, lady.
He delayed just long enough to create a timing, didn't overcommit to the trophy push, and Chopper got that peek in to get a kill from Vent. That was really clean. Very sharp, very small gaps that Vitality are able to find, but everything was pretty much sealed.
Woo!
After a moment like this, man, it could get scary.
Holy shit. Fucks him with his scout. Fucks him. Even though he has an op Dragma.
Good heads-up awareness from Donk, starting to find his groove here.
Donk,
in the second
no
half of the
lightning
series.
on his keyboard.
Sick
Holy.
replay, nice transition.
Dropping Vitality like
Is the
flies.
keyboard faster if the light's off?
Here's the lead that I thought they were going to get on Anubis, and they had to fight even harder for it, man. First 4 rounds going back and
What's
forth.
Rami to change my settings?
Looks like we've got a game.
No wonder I can't aim.
The inevitable Spirit T-side awaits.
Donk.
3 rounds left out to play, and the half-buy comes out of Vitality. Apex saw what Zywoo could do with that scout, says, give it to me. I'll go one better.
1-1.
Can he?
You're crazy, Apex. You're crazy. If he hits that, I'll give away.
Oh,
I'll give away
now it
those
seems
go
no, it
through?
does damage.
a. He knows that there's one.
I think it should.
Do those go through?
I know, and
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Just double checking. Because those fell pretty damn on him.
yeah.
Chopper. Hey,
That
Donk
scout entry,
sleeping on the
not quite
work.
as impressive as Zywoo's, but you'll still connect with the Desert Eagle because it's Zywoo. Player up top on the shelf.
Wow.
Donk slams the nade on him, and that is Spirit leading by 4.
Wow. Respect to Spirit, man.
Thank you. Respect to you
Staff
guys.
has really gotten away
casting.
for Vitality now. Hard-fought battle. Spirit put themselves in a great spot. Again, we see some great rotations.
We take
a lot
a
of these
time out here.
rounds
Sorry, they
have
take.
buys that they have to survive, and Vitality make them close. But it's key moments, like we saw in Anubis again. When it came to kills, they were pretty much even. When it came to impact and which rounds they won, Vitality were outscoring them almost every single time. It's not too late to recover the half here for Vitality, but I want a third map, so.
Me too. Imagine a Mirage
shots,
decider
dude.
between these two.
Wow.
It would be
This is
perfect.
ballet.
Oh, that helps. Just enough of that.
But how did he know every which way he was walking?
Well, you know, Apex. Suspicious. Quick reminder that our new sponsor, Underdog, it will
That's
go up
crazy.
to $1,000 upon first entry with code BLAST.
In the arena.
Underdog, got you, dog.
Now, Guns, finally, Vitality have been waiting for this. 2 rounds of Tech 9s, having to bank on a scout entry.
Come on.
Can they grab a couple for the road?
Gone.
Can see Hallie trying to keep this ahead of Vitality.
Charo.
Not that it feels like Spirit are on thin ice or anything, but one sudden change-up from Vitality could cost you these last 2 critical rounds of the half.
Dude, Apex
Chopper
is
gonna
top
let Doc
fragging
know
right now.
someone's up above him. Flamesy,
Mitzi still have
what's
1
the
kill.
move here? Jump around with flashes.
If he activates, if Zywoo's
tries
last
to get
top
positioning,
fragging.
but behind Unbreakable sits Doc. He'll wait for another chance to
Nice,
strike,
man.
tethering perfectly off of Zontix and giving nothing over to Vitality. He beckons them in. Come
Donk.
get it.
Bruh.
And Apex will step up to exactly that. Now, you know Zontix is back here, sitting on half health. Chopper emerges out from the smoke, and Vitality, despite their best efforts, still not able to truly puncture through.
1v3
until
for Rops.
Rops finds
One already
himself
down.
1v3 at 35 seconds with Bomb.
He's a little bit far out there to do something. I think that's too tricky.
Oh,
Like
God.
getting lower would be unlikely. Spirit in this spot. They're split up 1-1.
Very,
It'd be harder
very
for
winnable.
Shiro to move than anything else. Rests on Magisk. He's
It
probably
is
nervous.
against the 2 top fraggers though.
Reposition first. Magix just turns to watch Heaven. He just put his crosshair on this approach, and he's going to give Rops a chance to come down into the site. Does he commit at 8 seconds?
Sticks it.
Yes, sir.
Impact
That off.
grenades.
Now right behind him. It's going to
We
have
have
to
a
be
money.
clean here from Rops.
Together.
Missed chance
Together.
yet again.
Money him.
And up along this wall, the 2 CTs
Oh.
can slide. Magix lets him step forth and keeps it clean with 2 alive and 8
Lock
for the
in.
defense.
I love that, man. They had to do that probably without communicating. Magic staying far back, holding
What
one
did I
side of
tell
the
you?
site.
Hell yeah.
Shiro making lots of noise.
They made
knowing
us
that
look
that's
like
gonna elicit
fools
a
on our
peek
map
at
pick.
Rops.
We make
Rops
them
goes
look
for the
like
full commit
fools
as
on
he
theirs.
should.
What comes
Why
around
this round
goes
is won
around.
right here is because the smokes are gone and Donk is
The
still
2 best teams in the world. You thought
and they still
Spirit was
have
just going
that
to give
big
up?
rush.
You are
Zontix,
nuts.
I think it was playing a Liege in that position, didn't move. This is a spot that Vitality worked very hard to try to excavate. They really at least wanted to push CTs
Hey,
out of the
P2,
vision,
P2.
and nobody
Charizard,
left.
P2. Portugal, P2.
That's a spot and a moment that
I know
only
him.
Donk can play. So
P2.
that explains why he's there. That's
No,
a good reason
no,
for him to be there, in fact.
It's okay. Here we go.
Why would you clear it if it's not safe for anybody else?
G2
except Donk?
Hunter. No, nein. Ach, Bruder.
I think there's also extra credit due to Magix throughout this CT side.
Stell dich dann ab.
Has been ready for all of the attacks whenever they happen to come his way.
Whoa.
Vitality not able to put the clutch together on this A site, but they'll try again to get through. And
Nine, nine,
this
nine,
time
nine,
he
nine,
goes
nine.
down with
Donk, donk,
nothing.
donk,
Heaven
donk,
player emerging in the form of Donk. Here comes Chopper.
Nice,
again.
Habibi. Nice, Habibi, Alter.
Play.
Boah.
Not the first time he keeps them on their toes.
2v1, 2v1.
Chopper
Nice, Chopper. Wahrscheinlich für Shopper 4K.
And it's 9 rounds on a CT side that put Vitality in a sketchy spot. Maybe this semi's not
Let's
so
get
easy.
this party started. Map 1 was just a warm-up map. Trust me, bruh. Running an edge with no edge during the second half, which could be the last one if Vitality makes a fucking comeback. You can sub up for no ads at all. You can also sub for free for no annoying ads. You can click on subscribe on my channel and then check for the blue crown. Blue crown means free sub. If you don't use it right now, you won't be able to use it next month. It's either now or never. What year were skins added to Counter-Strike? Very early, 2013. Easy. Watch this. If I get this one correct... okay, wait. Who's the new IGL of Mouse? Brolan. I'm not gonna get a single one false. Trust. Cause for the primes. E Silent with the Twitch Prime. Hemi-chan with the Twitch Prime. TK with the Twitch Prime. Steedy. E Silent. Inspirilol. Jamal. Alter Schwede. Jinxie. Jipuden. Barson. Horda. Flezant, Crisano, how much money would you need to spend all the nades as a CT in CS2? Is it going to be something with 50? No, it's not. 1.5k flat. We have decoy, which is 50. Nade is flat. Incendiary is flat. What? Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Who's the Internal is Fire's longest standing player? Major got here, kicked it here and there. Sontaris probably, yeah? Sontaris was big clan as well, but... Or Voxic? I don't know. I would say Sontaris. Shrimpy with the Prime, Popelli, Ionas, Miller, Crunchy, Axaiti, Banger, Zenorama, Zack, Twitch Spain, Kendrick, Swastaski. What year did Donk debut on Team Spirits' main roster? 2024. 2024. Damn. He went from 0 to hero, bro, so fucking fast. He went from Spirit Academy to fucking donking everyone in Tier 1. Katowice was his first fucking tournament, the one last year. It's been that long already? Is it 2025 now? It is, no? What? Was it end of 2023? Must have been, right? Because Katowice 2024 was his first big tourney. Ah, okay, it was right at the end. Okay, my bad. Alter, Mr. Nico goes for the 5 gifted subs. Not Falcons, Nico. Not Falcons, Nico. Hearts in the chat. Hearts in the chat. Oi, oi, oi. Vamos. Not Falcons, Nico. Oh, man. I wish G to Nico. Hey, where? Guys, I'm scared whoever wins this, that the thing happens that happened to Spirit once they barely beat Na'Vi and then grand final met Vitality and got fucked. That right now the team that is winning is wasting too much energy. If this goes to third map, if we're gonna get crazy OT, this and that, trust me, bro. The team tomorrow could be fried.
Dismantling on Anubis. It
Mouse
looked
had an
like
easy
the
win.
world's #1 was untouchable, but Chopper
Could
put his
get close
hands on
tomorrow.
him in the calls and the setups
Here we
and
go.
on an individual level, topping the charts as he steps forward. I got a question. Mayo Arena, do we need map 3?
Yes, we fucking do, baby. Give us
It's a
Mirage.
head-to-head that damn well deserves it.
Come on.
And I'd say it's a crowd as well.
Donk.
That's been waiting for a close matchup. Spirit trying to give us that entertainment value tonight.
Whoa.
Apex
Nice
lets
shield.
Beretta shred Magic's head on the approach to ramp.
Whoa, yo, yo.
Okay.
And that opens up a door for options. Dink out of Chopper,
Clean.
cleans up on Flamesy.
Okay, now the kills are adding up here
Yes,
for
sir.
Spirit. They're
We see
resulting in
one
more
kill
rounds.
still.
Vitality getting washed away here. So they actually find setup over towards ramp, right? You had Spirit coming through a smoke. That could have been a position where Rob shuts down too. We don't even talk about this from the Spirit perspective.
Yeah, if you have someone not performing,
Game is totally different if Vitality pick
will
up this
cost
pistol.
you.
Sure.
The comeback, if it happened, could be almost predictable
This
based on
matchup has
their
no
recent
room
games.
for error.
Now they're going to have to work overtime.
Pistol round's lost, but we'll see if Zywoo gets some kills for the road.
oh,
Yeah.
baby, I just came.
2 and
No.
that's enough.
No
for Hero
shot.
if he wants it. Hey,
And the bomb drops the other two. Thank you for the payday.
Gyro.
not bad.
That's money. But he wants his off.
Sell that scalp.
Surely he doesn't buy it though.
Do it. No.
If this was a, because you know he's going up against the CT side.
Buy it second round.
Planted and
Like Voxic, do
that
it.
would be crazy.
You'd have to be an ass to give it off over to Zywoo CT side nuke when
Heroes
it feels
is-
like the comeback's impossible.
He's just too good with money.
Ice Cube
No,
thing
he's
with a
actually
5
such a
gift.
good teammate. He buys an AK and then drops it over for the Galil.
Oh, Galileo.
He'll set Donk up to be the star of the show here.
Wow, I guess that makes him Sanji and James at the same time.
I don't get those
That's a hell of
references.
a mix.
Anime reference, I guess?
Wild scenes as well. You know, the tone that was set here and online after that first map was like, we're just watching this team take it to a whole new level. Some of the best Anubis play a world-class team has ever put forward. That is what the desk said.
Do they know? They know what they're doing, though. Actually,
taking out her or this?
Yeah, because look at
fake
Apex's
weep
position. He
bro.
ran here as
I'm
soon
not
as
a
they saw
weep.
the smokes
What do you
outside.
mean fake weep?
I wouldn't put it past Vitality to have
I
a
never
read.
said
the
I
most
was.
perverted angle I've ever seen in my life.
That's my gigs.
Just Apex things. Magic says perverted, you say?
That was a
Jimmy
Master
would've got
Yoda
it too.
reference. I do get that one. W Star Wars.
Spirit will keep those guns out just in case Vitality have any other tricks up their sleeves. 3 players floating around on that upper floor. Ooh. Make it 4. Rops is pushed
Nice
forward.
jobs.
And it looks like they're going to knock on this
Oh,
A bomb
seven's in the
site.
chat,
This is a
tank with 5.
curious situation.
Dunk.
Sure, you've got the Heaven players set up, but if the bomb got dropped, things could get weird. Here, all of a sudden, Messi
3v2.
turns around.
10
We're talking about a
seconds.
guy
Time
who had
running
one
low.
Kill coming into this. Oh, Rops gets
Nice.
caught off,
Oh my
though.
God.
This sudden drop in from Zontix catches him off guard. And what felt like Vitality could have thrown a wrench in the works, they get slapped upside the head for Spirit's 11th.
It was a little bit scary from the perspective of Vitality knew what they're doing from the beginning, as you can see from Apex, but super carefully approached out of Magix. He's also in front of the stairs, not going up them. Apex clearly went at the headshot to get the
Guys,
full payoff.
they beat us
from the
13 and
info
6
he
and everyone
got.
said, oh my
What
god,
a
so
bleak
one-sided.
picture this paints
Look
for
what we're doing
Vitality
to
without
them.
that second pistol.
We're gonna beat them even harder.
3 measly T rounds. Non-consecutive. All they had to work with.
Come on.
A massive demand. If this is indeed what it looks like, Spirit's 12.
No sense calling it. You never know what's
Nice.
going to happen in a game like this.
How are we owning them so hard?
What an awesome turnaround, though, from Spirit.
And it's not like Vitality was ready for their Anubis either. It was a pocket pick. This is
Truly,
crazy.
you had to know that mental resilience was going to be one of the elements of this matchup tonight.
It's almost as if Apex is onto them again in the same sense. They're going for a wrap. He sees Magix. No kill again, though.
Magic's
guys.
elusive while his teammates clean up. And there's still a couple CTs walking around trying to be cheeky. Donk
Wow.
not going to fall to
Wow.
their gaze. It is
Excellent.
flawless
Wow.
from Spirit. And for all we know, we're on the brink of sending a
Give
message
us
back the other way.
Mirage.
Vitality
wins
come
is
off
the
of
best
Anubis
team in the world.
feeling like gods. Welcome back to reality.
Wow, we ended on a classic. Oh my gosh.
Vitality on their 14-match win streak. Their last loss,
Last bounty.
No way.
the Mongols at Pro League, 16-14.
Donk's already
Nice.
found it, Mohan. Screw scrubbing the net.
Donk farming. 15 and 7.
Looking
My gig's
like
14
Vitality
and
gets
7.
swept
Put some
under the rug
respect on his
on
name.
Nuke. Looking like. Robs leans away from the run out.
It's only been MIBR so far that have given them a single-digit loss. This is by far their worst loss
Wow.
this year. This one map
Wow.
from Spirit.
Just a great sign for the series.
And it's going to be crazy to add up the kills once again, once these two maps are done.
Donk's approach not made any easier with that damage. The other 3 Spirit members right here for Rops. See if he's able to hang on. Shadow advantage cues him up, and it is clean with Zywoo right by him. Donk is still alive.
Well,
Bruh.
they missed their alarm, but they still got the flight.
Donk wants blood, but nobody here to give him any sort of duel. So he's forced to walk this one away. Go ahead, buddy. Save that AK-47. Bring it to the next. The 9-round Vitality CT side comeback. Does anybody believe? It's a hell of a run to make when you've got Flamesy and Mezzy, Rops struggling as they are. Gun round looks good. They shut him down on ramp. One portion of the map at the very least. closed for now.
Genuinely, for Spirit's confidence in the series, they want to end this without it getting too close even. Really even the idea of a full comeback. Of course, Vitality are thinking about that.
Come on, wrap this
They have
puppy
the
up. This one is
self-belief
done.
right now, but Spirit have the opportunity to absolutely crush them. Indignation
You're just
is on
delaying the
table here
inevitable.
for Team Spirit. Because they could stop this before it gets to 15 series in a row for Vitality. But the grand final at the same time. And another chance to play against Mouse.
Yeah. Get some revenge for a team that seems to have their number.
I wonder if Mouse is out there cheering for Team Spirit right now.
Surely. It's wild how these three teams have their head-to-head so skewed. The enemy of my enemy.
Come on.
Mezzi. Fun spot. We'll see if it nets him much. Donk comes at him. First casualty of round 17. Hot-handed trade out of Magix. He's been great.
Yeah, he has. It's been a two-way game for him, man.
Oh,
Nice,
gets
Asa. 16 and 8.
Who
Even out
hit him with
fragging
the first
Donk.
headshot. That is Magix's 16th frag on Nuke, and that is a 4 versus 3 established
Everyone
here
is
for Spirit.
locked on Spirit.
A chance to shut this down before it has any chance of getting close, before Vitality can bring any level of confidence back up. You deny them self-belief.
Almost everyone has a 2 KD on
For Chopper
Spirit.
to do the rest, essentially. They've got a lot of round to play with.
All roads point to Mirage.
Upstairs, I don't know if that's necessarily the solution.
Chopper.
It's a weird one, though, because Apex is hanging out on the ladder, so at some point he's going to have to jump off it and make for an awkward moment. We boil this down to 20 seconds.
They're playing Robson's in hell as well. Three players who can peek. Oh, heaven, excuse me. Three
Climbed
players
up.
who can peek instantly.
10
Still,
seconds.
no contact at 10.
Time kinda low. Here we go, here we go.
Somebody shows Skin. Sliding up along the
Nice.
wall, denied.
Oh, man.
They weren't sure if or
Why are
when
we fucking
they were
throwing
gonna get the
right
jump
now?
on him, but
Oh,
this
man.
3 versus
Look how
4
late
comes
that
forth.
gets, man. They starved them in this
Nice.
round, and Spirit ended up playing
Just
it down to the wire.
rush A
They
and
wanted one more
bang.
kill to make that happen. That is not a great sign
This
for
is
Spirit.
over already.
Sometimes it feels like they have a bit of imposter syndrome. In moments like this, they're up 12-5. They just got those 2 kills. They're going for a play where either split can work. Lower, upper, whatever.
Hey, didn't
They
this guy
have
chip
man
for Spirit?
advantage. They have map control.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
But they still just chose to move very slowly into their death.
Confused for a second.
What did they need for that to work?
Just to move. I think they just need to move more quickly. Move more quickly to the front entrance.
That's
Then
what
you
I'm
can
saying.
take your time inside. You don't have to run to the back of the site because there's 10 seconds left when you had 45 seconds to get there.
Maybe caught off by the ghost town. 3 players in that bomb site. Nobody showed them presence. That's Zontic's down to half. Dangerous game here, but obviously better hardware offered to Vitality in this one. Just misses exposing them.
Come
What
on,
level
bruh.
of a threat do we have right now for lower? Because you've got a lot of bodies on this secret steps.
Yeah, but we've got no one at ramp.
You've only got Robs leaning into the control stairs. He's shown us good multi-kill potential, but now fire falls down on him. He'll send a frag up. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
This is kind of brutal for Spirit. I mean, they don't have
That's
a lot
not
of
an
guns,
HG, that's a
but I
nuke.
think it's quite clear to Vitality that they have 5-man this.
Bomba.
That is a well-seasoned pack of
Yeah, look at the
Spirit
rotations.
players.
There's 3 down here.
Zywoo should be able to keep his attention towards single. We'll see how this jointed attack ends up coming out for Spirit. Oh, he
Winnable,
loses
winnable,
support. Top player dead first.
3-on-3,
Messi's the
winnable,
third,
winnable.
though. Oh,
Dunk.
of course, with the headshots every damn
Duncan's on
time.
takes the 2
That's
clutch
a fast
masters.
plant with it. Can he somehow catch another?
Yeah, put the cat in the back, bro.
Turns it back around to Flames.
Flames on me too, not
Single door
happening.
exits, his for the taking.
Sorry,
Shadows
brother.
lets him know.
Nice! We go to Mirage
Is them and their hope of running
to
back
crown the
Nuke.
#1 team in the world.
Vitality, see mortal.
A one-sided first map, a one-sided second map. Will we get an even last?
We finally get a 3-map affair, and this semi-final will be
Oh,
settled
baby.
on Mirage. It was such a commanding CT side to
I
come
think
out
we
of
will.
Spirit, and Donk taking matters into
feels
his own
like
hands
it.
in that final round to close it out.
If you didn't know any better, it almost feels like the two teams had switched around.
Highly
from
not
map
happy
1 to
discussing
map
notes
2
with Zontex.
against
Zontex
Spirit,
did a mistake or something.
dominating fashion from start to finish. Every single member, every single player chimed in. You cannot point towards one guy who didn't have a big moment or who didn't have a very impactful showing in this
Holy
map. Whereas
shit.
for Vitality, I mean, I said coming into the game that they were beatable, but
Whoa,
I
whoa,
didn't
whoa,
expect
whoa.
them
We're
to
not fried,
be
huh?
beaten like this.
Oh my goodness. No chance did I expect Vitality to be dismantled in this fashion. We ask so often who's going to be the third guy to step up for Spirit behind Donk, behind
Wow.
Shiro. Well, why not everybody?
Running that's
Every
what I'm doing in the
single
game.
person
All in
on Spirit had their
on the final prediction of the day.
Point where they had to lock down
All
whatever
in.
they were holding, and they did just that. Vitality looked like
Refresh
they
if
were
you don't
red.
see it.
This was a rare
Mods, let's
time
boot it up.
where I saw an Apex T side where he was behind the ball, where the other team was the one that
Donk
was
19
shooting
and
the
8.
shots, making everything miserable for them because they were
Smile,
shooting them
thank
through
for the raid,
smoke. They
bro.
were reading them with rotations. This was finally a good Spirit game plan where they just knew everything that was
enjoyed
going to
your stream.
happen.
I think you're totally spot on. I felt like Chopper and Co were just reading them like a book at
Wow.
every step of the way, particularly during that first half. Let's dive into round number 8 and see what the story was here in terms of that CT side from Spirit.
A great showcase of something that we're going to talk about from Spirit. You know, a great start to the game, them being in control. I feel for Donk to be in this position is great. Now for us to see the round is even better. Magic's here finding a lot of damage in towards the smoke, and then you see Donk and Magic shutting down whatever is coming into them. Now, what I wanted to show
I need
here
to see
was
the
Vitality
stats.
trying to change up the pace a little bit. Early on, they want to execute in towards the inner bomb side. Only 15, 20
Wanna see the
seconds
past
played,
Mirages
but you see
that we
Spirit,
played.
They're ready to deal with it. They're coping with it.
On
and
each team.
all over right here. Magic's maybe a little bit lucky getting that kill as he's falling back.
Boom.
But the fact of the matter is that even
This is
though Apex
Vitality.
were trying to change up the pace a little bit, it felt like Spirit were ready for it.
Beat
And
Mouse in
Magic,
this
that
tournament,
single shot
but
that he hit right there,
close.
that's the life of
Beat
being an
Spirit
anchor
at
in
Katowice,
2025.
but
you get an inkling of a feeling that a guy is
this
pathing
was
through
a
smoke in
joke of a
certain
grand
way,
final.
and
Spirit
you
had no
nail him
energy that
right
day.
on the corner of it.
And the fact
I'm
that
gonna
it went
tell you, the
13-11
Magic we
is a
saw
good sign.
today
Mark my
gave
words.
Wops nightmare flashbacks
Trust
to the
me, guys.
Shanghai
Look,
Major
look.
Grand Finals. This was
13-6 on Dust,
Magic. I don't
13-5
know
on
what
Nuke,
happened.
13-11
One out of
on
every
Mirage.
5 maps, but Magic's
That
just
day,
ascends
Spirit was
to
not
another
awake.
level.
That
They were
shot
still
on
fried
towards
from the
Apex
Navi
in
loss,
CT
win.
spawn when he was holding the angle with
Look at Donk,
disgusting.
0.77.
Get a
Guys,
little
guys.
bit of that distance as well, that doesn't make any sense. Just
Mark my
Magic's has
words.
A crazy aim. We don't give him enough credit.
This
for
is
it.
a Spirit
It's not
map.
often enough he's showing it consistently, but once in a while he's
I've seen
unplayable.
enough.
A little known fact I feel like about Magic's is that for
Oh, baby.
I think it was 2023, 22, 21, he was one of the 5 or 6 highest rated pistol players every single year. Like his first bullet
Low-key
is absurd.
one-sided map
It's just
pass.
that now he has to drop dualies to Donk. He has to buy grenades. He never has armor anymore. They've relegated him to basically being a support pistol player, and that's the crazy part because honestly, he is so sick with that first bullet.
I think you were totally right in the analogy at the
I
beginning
feel like
of the
this is
segment,
ours.
though, the fact that the supporting cast,
Easily.
literally everybody was showing up.
Quick
not
geoguesser
least
chat,
Chopper
quick
when we dive
geoguesser
into
maybe?
round number 12.
Chopper also, I mean, he's just getting the better of him, understanding what's going on with so many of these rounds that Vitality are putting together. And Apex, you know, he was trying his damnedest to get a lot of space outside here. But again, this starts with a great
Got
Magic's
you.
hold where he's able to get the first contact. Oh, my bad. That's actually not what happens here. My bad.
No, it's to
Watch this. If I win, Spirit will win. If he wins, Vitality will win. Alright, lock in. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not losing this, and so won't Spirit. Looks like Europe. This is Italian. Khaled and Tanza. Could be Spanish as well. Black Cat on the left, that's a good sign. Lots of kitties, actually. Lots of stray kitties. Matteo's Cafe and Bar. Whoa, that sounds very German. Cafe Italiano. Lots of flowers, lots of roses. I need an email or something. An email would help me a lot. Any flag, maybe. Flags would also help. It looks really modern. Really modern. Del Temple. I'm thinking Italy or Spain, guys. We have white license plates. Email, maybe? Impression y details. Is this a flag? I don't think so. Any flags? Any football fans? Any football fans? Nein. Scheiße, Mann. Scheiße, Mann. Oh, no. Kaye. Kaye. Isn't Kaye French? But this is not French. This is Spain. This is Madrid. This is as Madrid as it gets. As Madrid as it gets. Ooh, okay. Not a bad call, though. Not a bad call. Okay. Wow, he got Valencia. That's crazy. Email. It's Denmark. We got the O with the minus. Could be Sweden as well, though. Or Pas Pamik. Nee, this is Denmark. These guys are Danish. Denska. Sun check. Yeah, we're in the northern hemisphere. I saw yellow's license plate and a fucking normal one. This is Denmark, chat. This is Denmark. We're on CPH. Very Danish houses as well, you can tell. That's a Danish bus. Yep. Wait, Finn? That's not Finland, or? Alright, buddy. Why is this guy so good? Why is this guy actually good? I'm playing flawless. I mean, he is Vitality. Come on. Harald Harades. Is it back-to-back Denmark? Nine. This is Norway or Sweden or something, or? I think the O on top, it's Norway or Sweden. Call me crazy. Unique. Alle Daga. Wait, it's Denska as well. Alle Daga, it's Denska. Red bus. Red bus. Oslo! Oslo! Norway! Norway! Don't let him see this. Easy. Easy. Come on, come on. Please go Denmark. If he goes Denmark, GG. If he goes Denmark, GG. Pregi. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice! Nice! Nice. Big damage. Big damage. He went Belgium. How am I losing to this guy? Gives me Polish vibes, guys. It gives me Polish vibes. Call me crazy. I need to see the language. Really bad camera quality. I don't know what that means, guys. I really don't know what that means. Sun check. Sun is south, so in the northern hemisphere, of course, we're Europe. I mean, it's obvious close. I need a sign here. Can't read it. Go in. It's London, or? This is the most London it gets. I'll be driving on the left. I'll be driving on the left. Yes, yes. London, London, UK, Brisbane or something, Birmingham. This is, I remember Sam's from UK, he was looking at houses and they always look like this. Oh, Ireland, Dublin, it's the same. Yeah. United Kingdom, Ireland, it's the same, bro. Potato, it's the fucking same, bro. I should get points for that. Unfinished apartments. It's Krullik, it's Krullik. I need an email. There must be an email on the CCTV ad. .k. .co.k. The fuck does that mean? Is it .k? I can't get a better angle here. Oh. .co. I mean, it's one of these European ones. But I don't see a single .k. I don't know. I saw Krullik! I saw Krullik! Did I not see Krullik? EU GeoGuessr? Bro, I'm good internationally, but I saw Krullik. I swear I saw Krullik. I'm pissed. I deserved that win. That was me. Nah. That's not fair. That's not fair. Alright, so Vitality is gonna win by luck or what? Bruh. Nah, I'm not checking the VOD. I don't care. I don't care. Recrent W. What does that mean? It's time. It's time. Mr. Blachi, Kuss for the 5 gifted subs. Kussi on the bussy. Kuss. Chat, last game of the day. Let's enjoy this. It's Saturday today. It's Saturday. It's the middle of the weekend. The middle of the weekend. The night is still young. Let's make the fucking best out of it, alright? Whatever happens, happens. I want Spirit to win. There's a lot of Vitality fans here. A lot of Vitality fans in the arena. I know. I'm also a Vitality fan. I love both teams. Hey, I'm out of this run in general. I wanted teams to win that are not here anymore. Right now, I'm just going for second options. Still teams that I fucking love, but my first picks are not here anymore. I wanted Na'Vi to win the tourney or Eternal Fire. Sag. Madzen. Kuss for the 5 gifted subs, Alter. Kussi, 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 kussi. Guys, running an ad so we have none during the game. Now we are Gucci. Never running an ad during the games, only between the games when nothing happens. Only when I yap. You bridge the yap with an ad. That's a deal of a lifetime. The subs have to listen to the yap. Alright. Vamos. Mirage, a map that I hated, by the way. If you go back half a year and you told me, yo, in half a year from now, you will want Mirage, I would call you crazy. Call me crazy, I would call you crazy. But Mirage, I figured out I just hated it a lot. First of all, because I don't play it, and I don't know how to play it, and so I get tilted when I lose on it. Second of all, every single team and their grandma picked this map. Every tournament, every BO3 we saw Mirage. But more recently, it's only fucking Anubis. And Mirage, we had it a lot, but it was always cinema. I just got tilted because it was always the same map over and over again. Now I get to see how trash Anubis is. It's not just if it's a map over and over. Mirage was, I was annoyed because it's over and over, but the map was good. Anubis, it's trash and it's over and over. Holy fuck, kill me. I fucking hate Anubis. Mirage is actually a fucking classic. Always highlights.
What was the final
Always
map in the
cinema.
Katowice Grand Final will also be settling the score tonight here in Lisbon. It was the closest ground of the 3 maps played back in Poland, but Vitality just about edged it out 13-11. Do you read the same story happening here tonight?
Spirit wins.
It's a good question. I mean, after watching Nuke, after watching Anubis, I feel like we are left a bit in the dark. It's hard to anticipate this game. It's hard to imagine it being so one-sided once
brother.
more. I think we
Put me
deserve,
on that
I think the
analyst
viewers
desk.
at home, I think the crowd in here deserves a close affair between the two teams. But I honestly don't know. I still have Vitality as my favorite.
You are
this map. I
nuts!
think consistently speaking, on Mirage, they have looked somewhat better than Spirit. I also think there's a reason why they picked it. They could have gone for
He's
Dust
so
2,
clueless.
which would have been a little bit more of a comfort pick in that regard. So I expect Vitality to put up a much better fight, and I also do expect Spirit to put up a fight. So competitive game, yes. Vitality winning, yes.
I remember that map was really the only reason to tune in for the Katowice Grand Finals, unfortunately. It was a late comeback from the side of Spirit, I think spurred by
Yeah, man, look at
clutch
that
by
confidence.
Shiro.
We know that Mirage is
And
going to be easy.
I think that Spirit are going to start a little hotter today. I think they're going to be a little bit faster into this one because the last time around, that was off of getting blown out map 1, map 2. Well, this time, they already bit back. They showed that Vitality can bleed. They showed that they can fight into this game, and so it's not going to be the same weight on their shoulders, the dark cloud over their head coming into this one. They know that they can win a map versus Vitality, but I'm scared
All
because
on the prediction.
Vitality's defense, it is so
Prediction
dynamic.
favors
There is
Vitality.
so much
Guys,
movement. There's so
you are
much
nuts.
activity. It's so hard to get a beat if you're Chopper.
Let me break it down why
Advocate in
Spirit
that
will win
regard,
this.
And I'll point towards 2 things that we'll learn from Nuke. Robs didn't have a great game at all. He was not
Last time
impactful
these two
in the
teams
vast
played
majority of that game,
against each
even
other
though he had
was
a
at
couple
Katowice
rounds
Grand
late on that
Finals.
game, a bit of
As well,
confidence.
a crowd,
He's going to
everything
end
the
up with
same,
Messi
right?
on that B bomb side as well.
But
Messi, who had
Spirit
no show
was
whatsoever
not
on Nuke as
there.
well. And I know the teams don't like to say
They
this,
said
but
in
if I'm
interviews
Spirit,
that they
if I'm
spent
Heavy
all the
right now,
energy
I
on the
wanna
Na'Vi
test
game
that
the
B
day
bomb side,
before,
especially when you know
and they
Spirit,
were
he executes
completely
very,
out of
very
fuel.
strong.
Nothing was
Yeah,
working
Messi
on
was
this
dropping
day
there.
right
Robs
here.
hasn't had a great game so
But
far.
look how the
Why
maps
don't you
went.
start over
13 and
by
6,
applying
crushed.
pressure towards that
On
B bomb
Dust,
side?
13
Do
and
some of
5,
you be
crushed.
execute
On
leading
Nuke.
B bomb
In
side
Nuke
and see
that
if
we
that's
now
still the case
crushed
for Mirage.
them
That's going
on.
to be a key win condition then for Spirit.
Mirage,
Competitive
we
ability to take it
still
over the
a
line.
fried Spirit squeezed out 11 out of thin air against a locked-in Vitality. It is gonna be complete madness, Spirit crushing Vitality on this Mirage. You're crazy if you think otherwise. You're crazy. The stats never lie. These are the same teams that played at Katowice against each other just a month ago.
He changes things up. He's right in the middle of the action. He sees what the weak spot is on the map, and he
Nope.
makes sure that he shores it up immediately.
All
To
in
go
on
back to your
Spirit.
prior point, Jacob, you
Trust
said
me.
Vitality arguably more consistent on this ground. What makes them a more well-rounded
With
team
channel
when it comes
points.
to
Well, I think what he just said right there, the fact that they don't get beaten by the same round tries, the fact that they can be more versatile, the fact that Saivu doesn't mind roaming around. He's going to be in AF.
How am I
he's gonna
not
be in
shifting
BF,
the
he's gonna be
odds?
in towards middle. The fact that Apex
How are
plays
the odds
Connector
getting
as
bigger
a
towards
rotational
Vitality?
player that is supporting the elements
Guys,
around him. He's supporting Saivu.
do you not
towards
trust
middle.
me
He's supporting
at
the
my
A player.
analyzation?
I think they're more well-rounded as a team where
How
Spirit,
is
they rely
Vitality
a lot on Dom.
Guys,
Just because we obviously hyped up the two titans
Trust
of
me.
individuals in this game.
I know
Zaiwu
CS.
versus Donk. What's been the temperature check so
my
far in that
God,
two
this makes
very
no sense.
one-sided maps?
I mean, in the first map,
Bro.
Zawu's entire team played well. In the second one, you could say the same about Donk and Spirit, but the thing is that in
Buddy
the
thought he would
losses,
shift the odds.
it was Donk who actually still was able to shine through it all on Anubis. Or on the other hand,
Chemical
Zawu
Chef,
didn't have too
plus
much
for
to
the
say
5
on Nuke.
gifted
One
subs.
more map to decide who joins
Thank
Mouse
you.
in the coveted grand final. It's all going down on Mirage.
This is it.
All right, Lisbon, map 3. We got it here at playoffs.
First time map 3
Finally, a
playoffs here.
close affair, and one that suddenly has this uptick in Spirit performance that could lead you to believe. Anubis, a foregone conclusion, and an excellent bout of team play across the board. Vitality dismantled them as a team, but Spirit survived that test. And now we decide who steps to grand finals on Mirage. This is where highlights are made.
And if you want to talk about confidence, because there are
I
some
need a
very
strong start
interesting
from
numbers
Spirit.
coming into this map 3.
All this team
No
for
matter
all
who
this
wins,
break.
something special happens. Vitality looking for 15 series in a row.
Come on.
Spirit looking for grand finals
Strong
and a
start
victory
matters so
over
much.
Vitality.
Shiro.
Shiro, first taste of a hold inside
One
A.
more.
Ramp players out into the smoke.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Shiro's gonna slay him.
Yeah.
4 kills from the Berettas. What more could you ask for Spirit?
Trust
Okay,
me.
now let's talk about kills for a second.
Close to
Dom
prediction
comes
now. I don't
into
want
this
any late
third
predictors.
map with a 1.55 rating. The
Fuck
highest
that.
rated player
I
on
closed
Vitality
it.
is Zaiwu at 1.14. He's got 100 ADR.
Star power.
Star power. The two worst players on the server are both Mezzi and Rops. Neither comes from Spirit. So as clinical as map 1 was, Vitality actually
Brother,
barely
Chopper
kept up
is
in the
flabbergasted.
frags department, got totally outshone on Nuke.
Team of the GOAT.
And the last time they played on Mirage, it went all 24. Dare I say, Spirit might be the favorite.
I
How
know.
dare you say it.
Launders knows
Time will
ball.
tell.
Hey,
Time
crowd,
for Shiro
crowd,
to
Hattie,
hang
do
out.
this.
Comes out perfectly. But Rops will get the better
Fall,
of him.
fall.
That's going to pull the M4 back towards middle off
Muggings.
Cat, which means Magix has to bank on the
Muggings.
market help, which will arrive in time. Donk just shaves 2
Get
players
dunked.
off the hit. No follow through from the bomb plant. No extra cash here for Vitality. And that runaway from Rops top middle will give him a little time to
Runaway
try to
W son.
finagle a kill out of this one. Minute to the clock. 27 health to do it. Again, the rounds put
Robin
together
Cool
by
wins
Vitality
this-
back on Anubis were awesome. That
1K
is
giveaway.
just the epitome of team play and a good game plan, and nobody could take that from them. The Counter-Strike boils down to headshots. We all damn well know it.
Wow.
And that was the turning tide back on Nuke. That is where suddenly Donk steps up.
In my final number before we get into this, the one thing that maybe is interesting is that even though Vitality are 4-1 on Mirage, they have 1 of their 3 losses to Eternal Fire, that's on Mirage, and 4
Oh my
of
God,
their
hello,
5
POV.
maps that they played have gone 24
Lol,
rounds.
carry Gango.
This is the one map
Finn.
that they are winning on that they are not dominant on ever. All games are close. I don't think that they're that excited to be here.
Well, Donk will make sure this round doesn't get too exciting. I think you're dead on. You know, we're talking about a Vitality that shows promise across the board, that has
Just
shown us
pistols,
potential
make it
in
flawless.
all 5 players.
For example,
A Vitality
power
on
and
a
from
14-match win streak, a Vitality with 2 untouchable maps, technically train as well as an asterisk, lesser games played. But Mirage could be the
Asterisk
soft white
and Obelix.
underbelly of Team Vitality that Spirit exploit for grand finals.
Zontics.
That's where we stand as we come into this, and with a pistol round win off of a quadruple Beretta kill, the cleanest of conversions have come with it. No scramble, Team Spirit. Running scared in these follow-ups. 3-0 clean.
Yeah, another good start. It's funny because Vitality are winning this map like every other map, but they don't
Keep
have
in mind,
that many
map
reps
1 we were
compared to
also
their
up
other maps,
3-0, and then we lost 12 in a row.
They always leave it for a third, and they rarely have to play that third map.
I'll
Spirit
take that
have had to
anger
work
and
a little
fuck
bit
them
harder
back.
lately. And
Yo,
besides their
5-1.
one boss to Mouse at this event, have looked ice cold.
Everyone already a kill on Spirit. That's what I like to see. No 0-7 bullshit.
Utility to try to set something up. Donk sitting inside that smoke.
Let's get
players.
Let's break this
Closer.
3-0
Donk
curse.
is looking for his fight. He's got plenty of players
Donk,
to choose
Donk.
from. Him and
Good damage.
Zontix
Good kills.
able to both get in on that action. Flamesy and Mezzy dispatched of. And in the first gun round of Mirage, we get a 4 versus 3 for Spirit and a chance to disengage without an immediate follow-up from Vitality. There's no clear road forward to a bomb site.
Last player up here with Vision, Zontix, but 2 still in B.
Come on.
Nice timing.
Zontix.
Zywo's got the better of the timing. All of a sudden, Magix could be caught damn well off guard by
great
this one.
position,
Sitting in
great
the bomb
position.
site
It's
with
a
his
crazy spot.
The position where Simple couldn't get boosted to. If you know, you know.
Finds him.
L teammates.
And now he's waiting. He's bringing his team over.
Ooh, actually lost Apex. That's one thing, but you've at least still got Rops in sight. So the bomb was able to get up. But Zontix keeps nipping at their heels, and he hits a follow-up. Zontix, no way he is on for an ace. 4 kills as he manhandles
Let him ace, Chopper. Let him ace.
is able to get flustered back to side.
No!
And you've got Robin keeping it cool. Oh! Damage in. Shiro wants his clutch. What? Vitality's first by way of their newest piece.
Out of nowhere.
Robs 1-on-3.
1v3 pre-plant.
Perfect use of that ammo.
Guys,
What a crazy
haven't seen this
situation in the
Robs on
end.
face
Zontix
in a-
looked like he was going to be the hero.
for a long time since he was there.
And that's a Rops that comes off of Anubis with only 4 kills
Now
and
he's doing
11
that mentality on
deaths.
the regular. He is back. I love it.
Finish that reload. He did a half reload just to get
Amazing
the
player.
jump out of the window. I didn't even look at his ammo right there, but it looks like barely had any to work with. Got the jump he was looking for. Finished off the frag.
Ouch.
Wasn't Rob so good? He had to go and prove that he's not cheating
Hammering home
and face it HQ.
Vitality in the 4th round. So now into
Crazy.
a 4v5 out of the gate. Sure, Rops has got something to be proud of, but a wallbang kill on Mezzy. I mean, his day has just gone from bad to worse. Rops pulls ahead, but Mezzy is still down there, spinning his tires in the mud within this series.
My gigs.
Fact is, they won that with one alive, right? It's still.
I thought that was
a
you.
good
I also
start
had to
the
go.
round. It's still great map control in middle out of Spirit.
Oh, good flash. It's gonna keep Zontix blind as a bat, but still, just enough. A sliver of vision for him. A 2nd kill to his name.
5v3.
And Magix is gonna keep that head tucked. Tries to strike the play off.
no.
Still wins another one.
2v2, 2v2.
This resurgence. And we're into the 2v2. Just like that.
It's Robin again, long
Vitality finds success in sight. Chopper doesn't pounce.
Nice
Shiro
Shiro.
will. He peels
Zywo
Ross
1v2.
off the play. Now Zywu's turn to clutch. He's been waiting for a star to stand by. Robs just showed him what he can do.
Potential for player of the year. Let's see it.
Oh, what that round meant. Ooh. And the shot rings out. He confirms them both.
Low on ammo.
They call him Lilu because he chooses what he does. Flash to the back market. Shiro closing the gap.
Shiro on the pistol. He knows that he's low.
Back into the cover.
Oh, Shiro. What a wallbang.
Denied. Because Shiro
Nice try for
is
Zywo.
Spirit's clutch.
That's
Nice
excellent,
try.
man. I mean, he got him to use so much ammo that he considered pulling out the Glock to make that happen.
Wow.
Came down to a couple of bullets. The flashes were excellent on Zontix, but look at the pathing out of Flamesy. He pops up from the side. Could have seen Zontix a little bit sooner, but specifically did that so he could jump out of the window, pull out his gun.
Holy.
Wow. Set himself up for the perfect shot. Like Shiro just did.
No way. Brother is tilted.
Man, Zywu offers a little respect there for
Come
Shiro.
on.
Killer instinct with the bench wallbang. Fun round here. 2 AK-47s in the mix for Vitality, maybe sensing something early. You know the money's low. Check out the cash, double MP9. Barely any funds in the back pocket for Spirit.
3 pistols on Vitality. 2 fucking AKs.
2 situations that end in a 1v1 will do this. Very stressful moment here for both teams.
This crowd. We're on the clock, everyone's still alive, it's gonna get hectic. Nobody has seen each other yet.
How can they generate a window timing? There's no lurk in this play.
It's in Portugal, chat. They're allowed to do
Want
that.
to draw attention. No punish peek from Palace.
The Ronaldo country.
But now he just gets spotted. There's still the stack up here towards the A site.
30 seconds. They've boiled it down to this. You've got
Zontix
Zontix pinned against the wall. Pistols could be lethal in this one. Just like that. Mezzi connects to the head.
Nice song.
Donk will clear out
Shiro
Rods, but
misses.
you've got Shiro
1
whipping
bullet.
shots on backside.
No way,
Opens
Mitzi.
up a door to
Mitzi
plant.
double
There's
kill.
the op getting picked up too for Mezzi.
Bomb will go
Just
down.
in time. 15
This
seconds to
pistols.
spare. Mezzi on the off now turns this
Mitzi
around.
onto the ace. What the fuck?
Having
He was 1 in 12 on
Nuke.
Nuke.
Suddenly 3 kills into round 6. Talk about waiting for a chance to shine.
And now he wins the low buy
Is
for
there
them.
anything left here for Spirit to try? Because
What?
we're looking at
The
no
crowd
kits
does
and MP9s.
Ooh,
So
and then we get an
broke. I think
Anubis.
They can get better guns, and I don't
That
know if
shit
they have a
makes no
chance to even
sense.
pull this off. Like, think about the op in this position. How do they dislodge it?
They don't.
They have a good chance to
Messi
punish
was
exit.
not
They
happy
just have
hearing
to
the
read
shoe.
where they're going to exit.
And so he pulls it out of the hat. Mr.
Crazy.
Merryman keeping Vitality with high hopes as they close out through the apartment. Saiwu will go down, but that's
Wow.
damn well worth it. 2
King William.
AK-47s, and it's not even the rifles that thrive. It's a Deeg in this man's hands.
The British man is smiling.
The catwalk.
Crazy.
And after they
He
boosted
used to
the
play on
window,
Fnatic.
it looked like on the map, all right, they might try to go for some kind of A split, but
Imagine
that's
he
the
stayed there.
thing in itself.
Huh? It's Decider map, you little. That is
I was a Navi fan.
He just he just woke up from the fan reaction. The fuck?
Nothing to smile about in my life.
KR
Ronnie and Launders right there.
Yes, sir.
KRL. Easy. Like it's a riddle.
Great time.
That's a shining moment for Apex.
He always leaks stuff,
Apex,
no?
Yeah, I mean, the call to do that, they're low guns. They lose that round, it's a save. It's going to be a 6-1 start
we go.
for Spirit,
Nobody's home.
and he finds the gap.
Donk's got that hero AK with MP9s
Oy, oy,
and
oy,
a
that
scout
was
around him.
Zaiwu.
But if the timing's good here for Vitality, this could be another moment where Apex looks great. Call the pounce. You get into this A site, there's nobody home, but they've given just enough time for that scout to rotate over. Zero presence out in middle. You can see Team Spirit looking for that contact. Vitality don't know what kind of certainty Spirit will have that this commitment is indeed inbound. It'll be Mezzi on the forefront. But they have given Spirit a chance to put players in position. MP9's out in the open, not ideal on bench. There's that peek out from the scout,
Gyro
and it
sneaks
connects.
in.
Mezzi softened
Donk.
up, Donk's dropped
No way.
into the site and bested by Apex. So Vitality give them a moment to collect their forces, but the kills just haven't come out for Spirit.
Come on, guys.
A lot
4
of
HP
damage,
on
that
Apex.
can be said. But it's a bomb plant in the middle of all that hectic pressure, all that util, all that smoke spam.
No
It's
chance.
still
Jam time.
5v4 with bomb ticking.
Shop already saving.
Ooh, no free exit here for Zontix. And it looks like they will just walk away, lick their wounds, and keep that double MP9 scout for the next one. Spirit's money's gone, as was the momentum. We are staring a tied game in the face unless Spirit pull out some X Factor in the next one.
Spirit were good about getting to the A site and sticking there, and a hard read that Vitality were going to commit on their attack. That was
can't
right,
tank
but they were
another
still
12 in a
playing
row.
retake positions. They were behind the smoke on jungle. They were
Lock
playing
in.
one shot on missiles, jumping back to CT. So with the right amount of utility, the utility that Vitality had, they could definitely just keep a lot of space here. So much came down to Donk's one swing. If he gets a kill, then they can start pushing smoke to maybe But still, there's no one default. There's no one actually in triple. No one under balcony.
He's pregnant.
I'm scared to read that.
Zaiwu is the father. What?
I wish I didn't see that.
Lornos hates it.
Still enough tools out on the field for Spirit to keep me nervous for Vitality's
Lornos
sake.
terrified. Come on.
One misstep. Bob.
I wish
This Desert Eagle's got your name on it. But again, Vitality just kind of sinking back into this A commitment, content to leave middle completely open, and Spirit trying to get a read over top of Vitality doesn't seem likely in this one. They don't waste nearly as much time as they did in the round prior. We're not going to get that Shiro rotate to the ticket in time.
Bruh.
He tries to put the scout out in jungle, knowing that that timing has changed up and that surely somebody has sunk their teeth deep into the post-plant positioning. Could be a flash to send him through that if they really want to ensure nobody's near. There it goes. Flamesy moving forward, sees no resistance. And so cue up the attempt at the exit frags.
They didn't believe Spirit would bet on black 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, man.
They go for the Navi approach. 4 up the ramp.
Okay, next round full buy.
Keeping it dead simple. That works out well for Vitality. They'll be able to tie this game up.
We need the next.
Oh, Dog got another one. Parting gift.
Nice one.
Again, economic warfare in the 8th. All that Spirit really offer us. 4 rounds each.
Map 3 starting to take shape. Good answers back from Vitality. Didn't let this one run away.
It's the back-to-back blowouts that leads us here.
And it's actually...
The
Hey,
G2 fan area
for a
aware.
second had an MP9, but he would have been 2 on this round, so he somehow finds the money for the M4. And Spirit come out with a solid
They got to
buy.
watch 2 maps. Here we go.
Now here's the full-on default. Mid-control in from both sides. Last time that this went down, though, Spirit
Zon
really
ticks.
came out ahead on trades. The Molly isn't here on top box. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, awkward here. Flamesy still finds Sanctuary
What?
and a chance to kill.
What?
Okay, chance at a second one as well. Ladder player
Right
trying
after
to
I
do
read
the
this piece of shit.
Flames
Flames Love is so bad mechanically. Your
1
mom
and
is
5
bad
up until that
mechanically.
moment.
Man, that was beautiful.
Look at
Robs.
the timing, dude. Rops has already crawled up behind you.
Solid
He is
snake.
in your walls.
But he thinks he's him.
Shiro's going to stay fixated forward, hoping that somebody kind of oversteps in the A commitment,
Shiro.
but it's back turn for
Consider it. You hear the crowd? You hear the crowd? You can't do that on crowd. Times what? How does this work on crowd? How? Shiro, you have to
5-7
listen.
flub back on Anubis. Rops would pull the damn trigger.
Oh.
You've given Donk a little more time to try to be the hero here in the 9th. It's a dink into
Remember
Rops
the
on
Thompson
ticket,
moment?
But it's a lot of spacing for
he
Vitality.
crawled
to
up,
still press
crowd
their
went,
luck
ooh,
out
and
from
then the other
ramp,
guy
and
turned.
Eventually the Palace player too. You
Can't
chop
get
with
away
it
with
all
that.
to do. 2 players low, emerges by surprise. Now 3 health bars low. And Chopper tries to take it again to the top of the steps to get eyes on sight,
Game
but
time.
will not find a thread to pull on. And he won't find refuge at the bottom of mid. Vitality lead Mirage.
I love that. Oh, wow, that backpack. I love that they come at it from the perspective of mid control. I mean, they put Flamesy in a terrible spot because he doesn't have a smoke for himself, and they mollied this so late. I don't think he thought it was going to come. Apex had already scaled to the top of underpass. He needed to be at top boxes in order to support that push, and he found a place of Sanctuary just on the edge of the molly, took that peek on his terms, and hit an amazing shot.
Pistols, MP9 Dong.
Lanther back on Spirit's middle control. 3 rounds straight for Vitality.
Vape, what do you mean?
A lead with that, and now another variation.
Easy. Mohan, we're starting to get back to Anubis territory.
Zaiwu 11 and
start for
5.
Spirit. Vitality respond. It's just wild that all of this hinges on that Mezzy hero moment, and maybe
Bruh.
I speak too soon because the MP9 strikes down Apex. That's your 1 mid player dead. Flamesy's still towards the top of it.
Magix.
And Rops waits out Magix. That's the solo piece inside of A-Site utility to section off any kind of Shiro rotate. Knowing damn well that Flamesy still floats out top mid. Shiro will hope that Zontix can hold him back, and maybe this AK-47 can... Ooh, it will. Not can, it will. With ZywOo down, bomb plant still comes out. Tough shot here for a 5-7. Flamesy damn well knows it.
Listen.
And Shiro hopes he can collect yet another head. Doesn't
Listen.
look likely. Pressured and a deep CT control.
That's 6 in a row.
Dude,
Can we
love when
please
Ross
do
feels
something?
like he's got
Take
space.
a fucking
He is
timeout.
on top of you
Discuss what's
from
going
behind.
wrong. Improve.
In this case, in front
mistakes.
of your escape. 6-4 Vitality.
Yeah,
Lockdown
biggest question marks
bomb
on the
side A,
team
they keep
are having
going A.
moments here on Mirage. That's Rops and
Fuck
Mizzy,
B.
of course. Spirit again running through those timeouts quick when they feel like they need them. That's Hallie's style. I mean, spacing them out too much
the
does
timeout.
nothing. Just shows that you need to give as much credence to the beginning of the game as the end.
Yeah, hoo. But let's
Maybe we'll
lock
get
in
that
here.
banger finish that this crowd deserves.
W crowd.
It's been hot and cold for Flamesy throughout the series. Nuke was not nearly as impressive as his Anubis run.
Guys, we're playing so good now. So
Yes, keep it going, boys.
let's win like this.
Really, bro.
Full speed ahead. ZywOo lets him know it.
Watch
They've
this.
got Mirage on the rails. Just
You're not
don't
ready for
let
the Halley
Spirit
timeout.
shake you off. Nice timing here for Apex. That bench
Shiro.
jump could catch Shiro damn
Hey.
well off guard. First, he's gonna get the kill into window though.
But he's cheating.
In the end, that
Nice,
saves
Shiro,
Shiro,
nice.
which
One
maybe
more.
cues him up. He tries to go into the chase, but it's a quick departure from Apex to join his bomb carrier top middle.
Wow.
Rops goes out again.
Oh, it's just so many different moves. I mean, they have no idea Rops is here. I think Spirit feel like they're ahead because they got Donk to top middle. Donk is going to hear them running towards the A ramp, but they just walk right into Rops.
Dude, his timing throughout this decider map has been killer.
Everything about this round was sublime so far for Vitality.
Round-winning moments put forth by Rops, including a clutch to kick it off
Man
early.
disadvantage, but look at Donk
Freebie comes
positioning.
back.
Nice, and Donk flanked the
Goes
list. They have
around,
no
comes
idea about
around,
Donk.
and
Donk
gets
should get a multi-kill here.
unsuspectingly dropped by the upper. Also, more backs
oh,
turned. Donk. He doesn't get it right away. That gives him a chance.
2v2.
Apex recovers
It's
with a
ZywOo, it's just
single
ZywOo,
kill.
it's
ZywOo
just
to the
ZywOo.
1v2 will not miss.
And he gets away.
And Magix tries to kill him from behind. Lets ZywOo know exactly where he is.
That guy was tilting.
35-second
Donk was
clutch.
tilting.
And because he peeked back, he now has full space out on this A site. Magix.
That was so free.
He's going to come and try to look for it.
Yeah, Magix went all in on Vitality.
Many
With Sharkies,
instances
with
of
money.
timing.
The fact that
Across all
that
channels on
ZywOo
Twitch.
peeked back
He
after
went
that
all in on
molly
that
and the
prediction.
damage going into the A ramp.
Bruh.
That's what it came down to.
Mods, if he redeems a knife, we
The
do
game
not
is
pay
a
that
step
out.
ahead of you.
Oh, hell no.
So many what ifs
Oh,
could
hell
have been
no.
should be's. But there is only one is ZywOo.
Donk,
Crushing
same
round
over
to
here,
lose there
bro.
for Spirit.
I don't know why our
The
teammates
fact
are
they even
trolling,
had
bro.
any kind of an answer once Chopper gets caught off by that. Here we go, back top mid, Flamesy dead first.
Nice.
Missed off shot
Nice.
even, trying to make the most of it in the final hour of the CT side bomb down. And a helping hand back by Connector will
2v2,
certainly
2v2.
help.
What is this
Two
round?
kills from ZywOo, recovers after those whiff shots. It is ZywOo who left
Is
that
only middle
space
allowed?
mid for Spirit to thrive. And it is ZywOo who will look to make up for it. Magic scours the field. Rough map
Magix.
for him.
Magix.
He awaits their heads. Thomas connects.
Oh, you made up for
Keeps
it.
it real simple. Magic's always good
W
for a round
Magix.
like that. Spirit 5 rounds as they'll take to the attack.
We forget about that
Elimination on
last
the
round.
line.
We forget about that. All right, guys. Wow. Wow. Finally, we actually have a good fucking map coming in. Guys, running an ads with nerds during the fucking second half. One last shout out for not an ad, but for something free. Twitch Prime. I would much appreciate if you could check right now. Follow with me. Unclose the full screen. Click on subscribe on my channel and then blue crown. That's a free sub. No annoying ads. More channel points. Cool badge. Cool emojis. Everything. 2 clicks. You can just check it here, please. Please. If you don't use it right now, you won't be able to use it next month. Please. Oha, and the primes are flying in. A lot of people don't know that that this is even a thing on Twitch. And they keep watching that. But the whole time they have the prime laying around. Nein, Alter. You don't have to live life this way. Kussi. Alter, oha. Kussi. Mr. Austin RS, Mr. Notukan, Mr. Drainy, Mr. Beast, Mr. Kuzey, Kussi on the front prime, Mr. Leo, Mr. Snooze Dosenbier, nice name, Mr. MWI, Mr. Astix, Mr. Philip Boten, holy shit, Mr. Jira, Mr. Furboy, what is that name? Luca Asf, Mr. Lil Salt, Mr. Kaspsi, Mr. KPX9, Mr. Kaku, Mr. Hoang, Mr. I need to zoom out, I can't. Lol Alex, Mr. Express Hunter, Mr. Magix, Mr. Jutz, Mr. Donham, Mr. Gran, Mr. Go, Mr. AK4, Mr. Face with the follow, Kussi for the follows as well, Twitch Hold, Mr. E.T., Mr. Piore, Mr. Pistol 6, Mr. Tatsis 9, Mr. Tenton Chaser, Mr. Chatten Chaser, I can't. Oh my god. Alter. What the fuck? Oh, thank you guys. Alter Schwede. Thank you. I feel I'm having a heart attack. Why is Zontix so cold always, chat? Zontix, I feel like... Is he the coldest pro? And the people who are new and who say, oh, but he's faking it, he's being fake cold, fake opium. Nine. We saw him win a major and still poker face. We see him get eliminated, most crushing losses, and still poker face. Where as a pro, the emotions will show. If you don't fake it, they still didn't show. Zontix is that fucking guy. It's crazy. Also his Twitter profile. Look at his Twitter profile, bro. It also speaks volume. Fuck, I saw it ages ago. Yeah, it's this one. Bro. Follows nobody. Classico, right? The classic, like, edgy vibes. Black and white. Ocean waves. At a cliff. Same thing here. Fits the profile picture. Nice thumbnail profile picture combo. And the tweets. Blade vibes. Just the big moments.
7-5 lead Vitality in a map that would destine
never
them
himself.
to yet another grand
Humble.
finals.
Always the team
most
or
winning
his
team
teammates.
of 2025
Lock in.
on the brink of stepping forth to a chance to continue that streak. 14
Here we
matches
go.
in a row is what faced Spirit tonight.
I have to follow him.
Back
He will
and
tweet
forth in
tomorrow.
the first two maps, and even though they trail by 2, they lead in opening kills. There is no denying
Lock
that
in.
Spirit had opportunities, which means there's no denying that they can still create more.
Please win this.
A pistol
We need
in
the
the
pistol.
second half could be worth its weight in gold. But awaiting on this B site is Flamesy and Rops,
Must
and
win.
Spirit will not waste our time. They
Nice, Shiro.
instantly go headstrong
Robin and
into the first.
Apex.
Rops, we saw the clutch, and now he finds a little space. Second kill
gets
connects, and it's just enough
Nice.
for Apex to get out onto the
2v2.
fight towards Cat, then drop back.
Mitzi
Mezzi's
nummer
gotta
2.
go big.
Will Mitzi clutch
Can
again?
he do it again? He's got them both inside of the site. He's got them both corralled. Do they double swing? Do they think they're simply better?
Play together. Zontix and
And
Magix.
force his
Kuss for
hands.
the 5. Kuss for the 5.
Ooh, but up in this close corner, that'll catch him off. But now you're stuck in with Mezzi.
Together. Peach together. Nice.
Second best swing. Given the smallest chance to try to make it happen yet again, but Spirit closed that gap.
Sheva, Kuss for the 5.
Time they
Vibes
played
CS.
was a
Kuss for the
Vitality
10.
second pistol,
07 in
and
chat.
it was actually a small comeback from Spirit, but that
Thank
was
you for all
for
the
the CT
primes.
side
Big time.
second half.
One big AoE. Thank you. Thank you.
Now there's some data between the two. Lots of close rounds in that game. That was for the CT side second half.
This guy.
Energy is
drank those all
returning
himself.
back to the room. Let's see if Spirit can tie this thing up.
And we had that back and forth force war in the first half.
Force buy.
More of that, please. Lead us into the deciding rounds of this semifinal.
Dunk. You're the best player in the world in CS2. Are you not? You said, can we? When asked, can you win?
Here's the roar of the approach. Fine by
To
him.
Apex.
Dropping Donk is one thing, but the problem
this
is
off.
nobody else from Vitality's here to make the most of his little
Recycle,
moment.
Jane time. Nice.
Save it for the next one. Spirit stabilize.
Yeah, they really do have the game plan to be able to close out this map. Vitality, the ingenuity started to get up towards the end of the half. The creativity was getting to the levels that they were on Anubis. especially that moment you were talking to me on the halftime about Rops getting out of A site, Zywoo making that move in the clutch. Like, there were some really high-level moments towards the end of the half for Vitality that weren't there in the beginning, and that just made it too difficult for Spirit. But it wasn't to say that Spirit weren't playing well in many moments.
Come on, man.
Looking beautiful, Lisbon.
Portugal is so sick.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't mind living in Portugal.
What a shot.
Sick people. Good nature.
For all the glory, right there, we decide who gets the grand finals tomorrow.
Vamos. Hey, there were stains on the trophy. Who touched
Leading
it?
in the wings for either opposition and Spirit, that they've got a great head-to-head over top.
Here we go.
Or the polar opposite. Again, what Vitality kept from the last round, they'll try to shuffle up positions, throwing 2 MP9s into the ladder room through the window boost. Anticipating cat presence from Spirit, clearly. The way that bomb sits outside of the ramp, I think the offense has other ideas.
Must win. It's a low buy from Vitality. Still dodgy. Still dangerous. They could be the #1 team in the world.
For all of Apex's strong individual moments that we've been seeing throughout this rise of Vitality, this map has not been his.
Oh, will a mistake be made right here? We've got Chopper right under. I think he should be able to see this first. I don't know. This is kind of wild. The Rops will get out of there.
Chopper checks it. He tries to turn back.
No
Rops'
way.
reposition there is key.
Chopper, the best Mac 10 player. What happened?
He has to get back into the window.
Ramp player emerges. Apex loses his support from Ticket. This Desert Eagle better be huge.
Nice
right
dunk.
now, Donk just continues to create space elsewhere. They've gone unnoticed. Desert Eagle drops bomb at 40 seconds, but everybody else has
thank
died.
God. Apex
Unfortunately
trolled.
for Apex, unable to bank on
Could
his
have been a highlight
teammates in
moment.
that one. Spirit
Sleeping or tilted?
Yes, they do, man. That was great. I mean, everything about the round was solid. It was a little tricky with that Chopper Rops interaction in the ladder room and window. But ultimately, when Rops gives up this space, even though he gets the kill, I think this is the moment that Spirit decides to get out towards the A site fast. Rops walks into his death right after that. Spirit have all the map control they're looking for. And we got a real round.
Now we got a real buy.
Zywoo off. Rest M-Force. Time to lock in Spirit. This one won't come easy.
Zywoo was the bane of Spirit last time they locked horns on
Big
Mirage.
nade.
And in that matchup, Donk was nearly non-existent.
Tim brought up that Spirit have a strong B hit. The B players have been playing a lot weaker.
I mean, if Spirit have a good B hit, coming into this third map, you're talking about the 2 B defenders for Vitality being their lowest rated players in the series.
Vitality checking out ramp. I don't like that. Tons
There
of
was ever a
information.
time where it will be demanded that they step up. It is in this
The
final
longer
half
Spirit
of the
waits,
semis.
the more problematic this push becomes.
Rops has brought it back, but Mezzi, he's only got one really good round this half. This game.
Eyes glued to the monitor here for Mezzi. Awaiting
Look committed
the
towards
step
speed,
out
though. I
through
hope we go
that
relatively
smoke,
fast.
Soon to replace it by Flames. And that'll cool them off for a bit longer, but at a minute on the clock, Zywoo peeks in.
No way.
And smashes Chopper, unable to collect a second. But that's fine, because Rops also dies out for Spirit's
Big.
favor. And it is a single kill between the 2 on B.
Site control, yeah, Flamesy coming in on the flank.
Low health as well for the attack.
Everybody,
Crouch.
in fact. How much can Spirit expand is the question. Shiro will even get into the marketplace.
Oh, Donk
Insane.
hears that. Easily to time it.
Zontix
when
checks for flank.
Apex stomps his way up, but the element of surprise catches off Zontix.
2v2, no kit though. Bomb halfway down already. They have to
but
go.
Still able to dodge
Nice,
the threat.
man.
He carves
moving.
his path back to bomb, and Shiro
Oh.
knocks out Zywoo.
They readied up all these options and knocked him down like bowling pins. That was beautiful.
Lock
Out of
in,
Spirit.
lock
That
in.
move from Donk. He could have swung out wide. That's what Flamesy wanted. And with him going underneath, Flamesy would have had to expose himself more to the window, but he didn't know where his second teammate was, so that wasn't a safe peek. In Donk's mind, it was his only option, but he did it so quickly he got out of dodge. Really great awareness. If he runs by the market window, Shiro has to dip
Beat
into
that
market,
timeout.
get
You know
the
what that
kill.
means.
It's still going to end up in a 1v1 with Spirit having market control, bomb planted, time on their side. Not the easiest situation for Vitality. So the real round goes towards
Here
Spirit.
we go. Mods, delete that stupid emoji, Alter. What is this fucking ohne bounce bullshit? Looks so stupid.
B-side hit is excellent. And that's even with Zywoo catching them off guard.
Mods,
They did a great job of just following through on the cat hit and in B-apps at the same time.
Ooh, great flash. MP9s to make the most of the attack. No way. Quadruple MP9 and Scout buy. A critical juncture back in the first half when we had that clutch come out from Mezzy. Similar scenes. Spirit come out of the tack pause.
Donk, donk, donk.
Smithereens over on ramp. Donk blasted by Flamesy. The only piece back for Spirit has been Chopper up in window.
Yeah.
But what will that do? It draws attention from the A play. Oh, I thought maybe Shiro would try his luck at something, but this is going to be disjointed for what's left of Spirit.
They're still searching here, and it is
Chopper,
a 4v2,
please.
so
Nice,
no
man.
problem.
Actually
except
winnable.
They haven't traded Chopper now. Bomb is gone unseen for a long time.
No helmets on Mezzy and Apex.
Funny
no
chat,
armor
funny.
on Zywoo. That Mac 10 for Chopper suddenly looks all the more lethal.
Mezzy's floating.
if they
50
kill
seconds
Apex,
gets crossed, and Spirit are deciding to
then
group
we're
up now.
insanely favored.
Last piece of util here in hand for Apex.
Make the jump spots solid because they're going to take this opportunity.
He beckons Mezzy over, which means we're going to get the better gun in sight soon enough. But they have allowed
Come on,
for
on the
Spirit
jump
to join
spot. It's an
forces
easy
side
shot
by
to hit.
side.
Trust me, I've hit
Look at
this
the
so many
way
times,
they get
brother.
ever closer. No time to throw that
Brother.
smoke. Apex just drops the body instead. Chopper, time to
Oh,
give up.
man.
Can't offer anything further than that. It is MP9s into the ramp to leave Spirit stunned.
Yeah, it's a tactic when they had low guns to push into that A ramp. They had the right setup to do so. The flash here, two players very close early on.
Off a timeout.
Extremely effective, even jumping Hallie's pissed about it.
Not the round you can stomach a loss in.
They didn't listen.
Not the game you want to lose on rounds like those.
That's really bad.
Kinda like it,
I
though.
hope
Makes the game more interesting.
Spirit
Both
didn't
teams get
see
a
that
bye
in their
here.
POV,
Sure,
like
sign
on
me
the
up.
sides. Stay locked in. Mistakes happen. Hope they didn't see Hallie pissed.
Middle.
It's a must win here. We're out of money if we lose this.
Spam comes out. Chopper gets low. Robs hasn't been able to catch wind of anything out middle, so they're just going to have to allow them to
Bomb
take over
towards A.
connector. Oh, that is
Alright.
clean.
That's a message.
There's
That's
another one up
dunked
in the
down.
palace. Oh, he's
What?
No way! Flamesy trying to help out in sight will be the other two. It's a triple kill from Dan.
Le Capitan.
Vitality tie.
He's pushing
off that.
40. How does he do
You
that?
could sense it, couldn't you? Spirit getting all the closer. First one clean as can be. He blasts Donk's head off.
Yeah, and this is huge. I don't know if Rob's actually spotted
That's
something inside
insane.
the connector, but can't take the shot. Either
Apex
way,
goated.
he knows that something is amiss.
Whether you like him or not.
And especially when you can see the Palace player, you know something has
Beast.
to do. There's
He
an
is
A-split that's
Vitality. Call me crazy.
brewing. So, okay, the MP9 round's one thing, but now you got Spirit really low.
Donk.
Oh, he knew Mezzy was going to jump up.
X Factor thing is nothing with it. Nothing with it. And I don't just mean no teammates with him. I mean nothing for the others to even work with.
That's the Donk Hero AK.
That is a sudden uptick in the likeliness of this round getting
Lol.
weird. Flamesy
No way.
drops a pistol, but Donk has gone ahead and found a second one.
One
Set
AK.
him up. Pawn's in front of a queen right now. They just
Do it.
need to use one to get information.
Please.
Donk's the best player
We're
on the
running
server
into
right
Zywoo,
now.
number one player in the world, potentially.
Continues to get scary. Zywoo in damage control. He'll be playing missiles. But it's a guessing game for the CT side. They have a full push B, however. Rocks, look at him.
Zywoo leans back. Can't catch Chopper, but will jump spot him
Two defenders on the right
attempt
side.
to get ever closer.
Apex,
It's
just
all
some
about
chip
Donk's
damage,
AK.
no kills.
It is
Donk on
always
the
been
AK.
about Donk's AK.
Donk on the AK.
And it sits there, leering towards the
It
jungle.
needs to be Donk.
Nobody else has been able to piece anything together because
30
nobody
seconds.
else has a gun. And so now
Needs
Donk
to be the
has to
Donk
finish off
ace.
what he started. Single-handedly.
He knows where Apex is.
Finish, Rops lurks behind. Does he find it on the timing? Donk is going forward.
No way!
Viper will drop him. A sigh of relief for Apex.
You already know that he would have won that.
Donk can
if he killed Zawu there.
Do it alone.
Yeah, they did a great job of trying to set him up.
Nice
they used him on a fast play early. They weaponized him by throwing all these players out in front for different peaks.
Scheiße. Donk looks worried.
Out of Spirit, but they can't do what Vitality did to them on a low buy. Vitality go back into the lead. And we reach the late stages of
Final timeout for Spirit.
Crunch time on this tac pause.
What an opening kill. You just know Mezzi's stomach sinks. And good on Zawu for just having, I think, the right amount of risk assessment in when he had to expose himself to the potential of a donk
is game
swing.
deciding.
Yeah, he got involved.
If Spirit loses,
could have just played back and not seen anything.
It's kind of over.
Nice, nice, Nico. Yeah, fucking bitch. Let's fucking go. Let's go, guys!
They feel it now. Back in the
Who's
lead.
named Nico on that team?
Provisionally.
Here we go.
That 1 round buffer could go up in smoke on a moment's notice. Donk had you on the edge of your seat when none of his teammates had guns.
Please.
Spirit well equipped in the 20th.
It's a must win from Spirit, else it's GG. No money, no confidence, full tilt. Come on.
I love the spot, but obviously it's a little late.
Bomb towards A again.
This guy even walks fast.
Timing is
Minute on the clock.
Zawu actually pushes forward.
See what a window smoke does. Look at the T attack right now. There's no Rops on Cat.
50
this
seconds.
time around.
This is awkward for Zawu, no?
Yeah,
Here we
but
go.
it's his best spot.
Donk dies first.
He has great lines versus
Our
Ram.
top fragger.
Oh! The second kill, 90 damage for that.
Nice wall bang though. Sontix turns it upside down
2v4.
because Zawu was about to do it all.
35 seconds. Shiva and
Lindsay
Zontic
is
will have to
helping
do the
hands.
job.
4 versus 2 here for Vitality.
Every
in the
one of
final
Vitality
30
is here.
seconds of this round. Just gotta push it over the edge.
Needs to be flawless skills. Nope.
AK up in his face. Shiro no quits this time. Excuse me.
That may be a wrap.
Zawu in a critical position as Vitality take 11th off of that.
Yeah, it's scary for him if, you know,
Oh
there's
no,
one in
we're
CT to
fucking
help.
done.
He's got enough as well.
And Heli
But
can't
in terms
chime
of the
in either.
angles, it's the best spot to be in fight connector, that's for sure.
Look at
As long
Zawu.
as, Apex is there at the top of connector on the other side of the smoke, he can start to roam around a little bit. So he frees up the pressure himself, right? He releases the valve, then he starts to move around. And Spirit had a
Money
savior this game, it was
broken.
Donk. We are getting that game from Zawu too.
Just
Not
pistols.
now. Not at this point.
A missed window smoke.
Spirit needs a miracle.
Vision goes to top mid. CT's looking around.
And they're going A again. They're not learning.
It won't affect the map a ton. Not sure if they even bothered to molly top boxes just in case. It's round to defend against 12, but it is one where Spirit are saving. The half buy is in.
Why are we not rushing B,
Great
bro?
spots to be in for a Hulse pop. They can sense it.
They are all in here. Is Vitality cheating?
Another well-timed flash by the look of it. Catching him off guard. Tech9's shredded. At least
Nice.
the first one was. And
2v3.
Zawu
Don't let
again,
him deal.
just
Don't
willingness
count him out.
to show face and assist.
Go beast mode, Donk. Go beast
In
mode.
the difficult endeavors of holding back this A hit. Bomb is planted.
31 HP.
And you have offered Donk an M4 in this post plant. The number 1 and number 2 of this planet. And this time Donk stepped it up to play. Shiro
don't
tries
troll.
to set him up, but it is low health bars for what's
leave
left
Donk
here of
alone.
Spirit. And
No,
Zawu
1v3 for
will
Donk. It's
simply
impossible,
not go
though.
down without a fight.
Get Zawu.
Finally die. Donk collects it, and from behind Tetris, he
No.
waits for repeats. Rops is the helping hand, and Vitality are the best. That's why they sit on 12.
Right, they get to 12.
That's
it's
flames.
versus the half buy. Spirit, we're still hoping to
everywhere.
keep this round as a possibility, but they saved for this moment. They're going for the long con to try to take this into overtime. looks like Spirit, we're about to bring this game back into control. You got to give a lot of credit to ZywOo because I think there are moments late into the game over the years where
That's
he's
doing
put
him
up
dirty,
decent
bro.
numbers, but he's not
fan
playing
art.
the committed spots. But you see that round on default. You see this past round versus the Ecos. He's taking the peaks now. He's taking more risks.
Full by Spirit, but it needs to be 3 flawless rounds in a row.
Not leaning back on the fact that
Vitality
he's surrounded
on
by
fire.
all this star level
Over
talent.
5 in a row. I lost count. Could be only 5.
Again, it's going to be Donk to
Stretching
try
the
to
round.
carve a path through
Ice
bottom
cold.
mid. Again, it's going to be Apex to try to get timing on the spray downs. There's been no moment of comfort for Spirit on their approaches. Either flashes up into the
Please.
ramp. This pressure out from a window.
I need OT.
Vitality have been damn sure to make sure nothing is comfortable.
Richtig.
Okay.
But maybe they overstep in this one. Offering up fights. Offering up a 5v3. Rox though back turn.
Richtig.
Shiro instant answer, and unlike all the rounds prior, ZywOo is not
Dich.
here to press his luck off of the
Dich.
ticket booth. Spirit welcomed the aggression. Spirit secured double digits off of Vitality's choice
Vitality
to fight.
has money.
Only so
They
much that
will
he can do in this
reinvest.
spot, especially you with just 3 teammates, right? He could at
Are we
least
going
peek
A
off of
again or not?
one of their frags if they got one, but
I feel like we've only
the
went
2
A.
attempted trades both failed.
And it works 1 every 5 times. Call me crazy,
Last
but
one,
B is so
no
easy.
impact.
ZywOo is on fire right now, and he's always A.
Magic's looking for a couple for the road. Money's not perfect. Vitality have continued to show this willingness to set up opening moves.
All of their Mirage games are close.
Any exits?
So that's 1 versus Eternal Fire that ended 13-7. Every other game has gone 13-11 in favor of Vitality.
Imagine we got 13-11
This
again.
might be another.
This is that
Subtle
flash that
foreshadowing,
goes
or what?
through. 2 fights on both sides of bottom connector. 2 players for Team Spirit ready to receive. Both tagged up, but they win their fights. Oh, what could have been.
Golden opportunity for Hallie.
And the final time out of regulation. He is gifted a chance to speak to Team Spirit.
Not the final
Saw the
one. yes, one
frustration
more.
after they got those 2 deaths to the MP9 pushes. There have been a couple of great moments
Dunk.
for Vitality where they
Lock
jumped on
in.
that.
Here we go. This is the one. Full by Vitality.
This
If
final
they
idea
lose,
is the default.
money
They're
will
a
be
B lead.
not that
The
good.
bomb and top mid, they're gonna really milk this one.
Out of the gate, there was this B-centric focus out of Spirit. We've seen them kind of lean away from that.
They're trying to dress up their previous play. It looks like, I mean, recreating success with what they just saw. We saw Apex
I
get
want
to the window
shots.
to go for that boost. 2 rounds in this half recently.
No, he can't entry dunk. It's
Doesn't it
over.
just feel like ZywOo's in the perfect position? Because how many rounds have you watched him play over towards Ticket, and finally now, when Spirit have a belief that they can push this out of regulation, he changes up his spot.
Hey, this answer from Vitality,
Oh.
man, they're looking for this. They know that they pushed Donk back.
Plenty of presence all around him,
Oh my god.
and yet nobody shows him skin.
They didn't get that fight they were looking for ZywOo. He's the one who was set up on Cat, this time not in Ticket.
50 seconds.
Oh, Apex crosses over, catches the top
Donk
mid play.
refract. Nice.
Then Donk's
Insane.
right there to answer. Donk and ZywOo could be a duel that could
Careful.
boil down
ZywOo may
critically here
peek
in the
here.
23rd. He
ZywOo
could get
will
caught
peek
climbing
here.
up window. Yes!
Don't die.
Find him.
ZywOo finds the better of the
24
timing.
kills, ZywOo.
And that means nobody Ticket. So Zontix comes out of Palace thinking he's got a chance to
Zontix
make a run onto A.
gets one before dying.
Oh.
Crucial. 2v3.
Now he's got it.
2v2.
Mezzi off
Bomb
the catwalk,
will get
tries to hold
planted.
this
No
back.
denial. ZywOo switch to the M4.
And that op of ZywOo on the prowl, hunting in through jungle.
Yeah.
Bomb planter, a shell of himself, tries to tuck his
Shiro
head.
took a
Shiro
hit through
down
the
to
wall
40
there.
health.
Nate could
No
finish
way
him.
bringing you any kind of clutch.
Magic's
Boils down to
running to
Magic's
the guy
now
who
over on
trolled
the ramp.
Nuke. 1
He's
and
allowed for him
12.
to cross
Can he
over.
pull through when it
falls on his
matters?
shoulders. A challenge
It's a
for the
fake.
world's best.
It's
In
a
the final
fake.
2 rounds of regulation, they tap
It's
that
a
bomb
stick.
the 3rd time, and they
It's
don't
a
seem to know where he's at.
stick.
No! Oh, season of 2025 has one name stamped across it. No bad,
Holy shit.
all good.
ZywOo top
Too
dragon.
easy for Vitality.
Halley looks pissed.
A trophy in Katowice, a crown in Stockholm, and now a shot at gold once more here in
They
Lisbon.
must be feeling
Their
great
series
right
streak
now.
stays alive now with
They can take their
15
night
on
off. They can go partying because it's Mouse tomorrow.
Tested Vitality, but they do not lose their heads here tonight.
What a game. What a way to finish the game as well.
I would have
Very
some
tense
beers.
Back and forth. We saw different periods within Mirage. First Spirit off to a good start. Vitality answering back, then Spirit finding their way back into it. At a point, I thought they were going to win. Up 9-7, they were looking poised, and then you saw the ZywOo show once more, showing why he's to be considered as maybe the best player in the world
What a
as of right now.
series.
The impact with the AWT Maui on the CT
Imagine
side,
this in a
absolutely stellar.
There's no
BO5.
doubt that we just witnessed the two best players in the world facing head-to-head. The team behind ZywOo, though, helped
Such an
tremendously.
interesting
ZywOo
matchup.
himself, though, consistently in the right
Two
spot.
all-time
So many
greatest
times
right
he's
now.
getting the better of Donk, getting
Not
the
all-time,
better of
currently.
all of the oncoming riflers from the
Wow.
Spirit side. Man, just so difficult for Spirit to find anything at the end of that.
Once again, Vitality running through to the grand
I
final.
need the
So
interview.
a few winning words.
And I need the
courtesy
exit
Robs
interview
and
from Spirit. Robin.
A long day, Rob's just said, but they still managed to do it. And they made another
Goat.
grand final. Make some noise for Vitality and Robs! Now, Robs, it's been quite a journey in this
Legend.
Vitality jersey. Was this the hardest game you've had yet?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, they pushed us to deep in the Mirage, and we had a strong Anubis. They bounced back on Nuke, and then a fight back and forth on Mirage. It was a great one, and yeah, definitely one of the toughest matches in Vitality.
Now, people keep trying to maybe pick on your Anubis, right, and say that it's not so strong. Do you think now they might stop doing it?
Yeah, that's the joke we have in the team. I mean, like, obviously we got bullied in the start on Anubis, and I think we made some changes, worked on the map because it was a big problem for us. And I mean, the results are there for now, so we'll see how teams react.
Now, when it comes to your Nuke, right, we go into your map pick, and it didn't start good on the T side, but it just wasn't a good performance from the whole Vitality side. Not something that we're used to seeing here. What did it feel like from your side? Where was the problems?
Well, first of all, Spirit played good. They hit some shots, I think all of them. And I think we just lacked some energy towards the middle of the game. I think we won the pistol. They won a force back, and then like it kind of coupled towards there. And I think a bit of lack of energy is that's all.
Talking about lack of energy, you've done quite a few events, right? You're now going multiple grand finals as well. Is that energy still good?
Yeah, I mean, we're here to win, and even
I didn't say nothing.
we've been on the road for some time
I
now.
said
since,
this would be
we won the previous tournament, and then coming here.
burn off again.
It's been a long one as well, so obviously we know this is like the last few matches of this small road we have, and after this we go home and get some rest, and we just push everything we have now.
Yeah, man.
That's what we know you guys can do. But I want to touch on your mentality in some of the game as well, because I saw there were moments where there were some near misses or kills you nearly had. You didn't hit the monitor, which was a good thing, but I mean, was it hard to try and mentally switch back even for you into that Mirage? Because you came back looking like the Robs we know and love.
Woo.
It wasn't hard, no. I mean, like, I had a couple of oopsies and Anubis, and I mean, part of it is like there was some anti-strat, which worked really well, but I didn't hit the shot, so that's on me. But yeah, I bounced back, and I think we'll see another game tomorrow in the grand final.
And that grand final, you've played these guys a lot. It keeps coming your way. It's a lot though, because last time they were even able to try and challenge you. They had the chance to potentially win both maps in that series. How confident do you feel going against them again and just trying to change things up in order to lift this trophy?
We feel confident. Obviously, the last match we played here in the same tournament, it was quite close, and I think we didn't feel as good as we did in the previous times. So we will definitely try to step up, even if we won. So we don't want to give them any space, and I mean that's how it is. We're here to win.
You're here to win, and that's all you've been doing so far. Lastly, these fans have been cheering for you guys all night long. Anything you want to say to them?
Thank you for the support. I mean, another arena. I love playing on the stage. It means everything to players. Thank you.
We love seeing you play on the stage. We love seeing you do your thing. Guys, one last time. Come on, it's Vitality and Robs in the grand final tomorrow.
W Robin. W Robin, W Vitality. GG, well played.